Thanks, everybody, for coming to hang out here tonight on 20 Sides to Every Story. We're going to play DCC number 101, a level 0 adventure, The Veiled Vaults of the Onyx Queen, which you can see there up on the screen. I played this at Gen Con with the author, Marzio, and I sat down at his table, and he looked at me, and he said, "Are you one of those YouTube guys?" I was like, yeah. And he's like, "Yeah, I think I saw you guys like run one of my adventures." I was just like, what the hell are they doing? I think it was like the Christmas one. And I was like, yeah, that sounds about right. We're probably half in the bag and just butchering your work. I'm so sorry for that. And I was like, if it's cool, I played this game with them and it was like pretty fun. I was like, do you mind if I fuck it all up again sometime? And he said, yeah, just let me know. So I tagged him on Facebook to tell him we're going to play this game tonight. And the little image that I had like my face photoshopped on it. He's like, yeah, based on this image, I can tell it's going to be really good. So here we are. This is what we're playing. So they've got some level 0 characters that they have rolled up. Then you come from humble beginnings. But all of you, well, for the most part, all of you have some kind of a profession that you are trained in or whatnot. And of the lot of you, you're kind of like the cream of the crop of your profession. Like you're known, like if you're the carpenter, like you're the carpenter. Like people come from the surrounding villages to come and see your shop because your craftsmanship carries a reputation with it. That being said, it is a festivus time right now in the kingdom. The merciful Queen Euros has her Onyx Jubilee, which is fast approaching, which marks the 95th year of her glorious rule. She doesn't look a day older than 30. She's just beautiful. She's got raven black hair, fair skin. She's known for being very charitable. Every season her court is out in the villages passing out food and spreading the wealth of the kingdom, so to speak. And so her reputation is such that the day of her 95th year is one that everybody looks forward to, and there is festivals that happen all throughout all the little villages where you are from, and it is a high bit of privilege, perhaps, that you all have been sought out exclusively by her courtiers to be invited to the royal palace, actually, for like the big festival. And so you'd been identified, what your understanding is you've been identified as, because of your reputations of being the skilled professionals that you are. This is what kind of tagged you as people that were to be invited. And so this is a great honor. You all, of course, accept and look forward to heading to the palace to enjoy in the food, music, and of course imbibe the libations. But I guess maybe we can go around real quick and hear about who you got, who your three are. I think everybody used Purple Sorcerer. You got 4 characters on your sheet. You got 3 that you're marking as your primaries. You know how funnels work. There could be a point where there might be a refill spot, and so we'll just keep that 4th character kind of in reserve. So we'll start with my dad. Dear old dad, who do you got that you're bringing into the game?
Well, one of my characters is Oliver Twist, and his occupation is an orphan. No one's a better orphan than he is.
Fair.
And one of my other characters is Yule Gibbons, an elven forester. He knows all the wild foods that there are out there, and he won't go hungry if they get lost out in the woods. And my other character is the Undertaker. He's a gravedigger.
Oh, Mark Callis, huh?
He digs holes for all the dead guys around.
Yeah, he'll be right at home pretty soon.
He plants them. plants them faster than anyone.
Well, go ahead and thank you for sharing. Go ahead and roll me a d8 real quick as we get started. But, before we even get to that, you don't have any fucking like chickens or livestock that you're carrying around. I'm just going to take that away from you right away.
No, I don't have anything
All
that's
right.
alive.
All right. Nothing that's
Especially
alive.
the gravedigger.
Okay. Go ahead and give
A
me that
D8.
d8. Yep.
3.
3. Okay. So, like I said, this is the 95th celebration of the Queen's rule. With that, there's, of course, a lot of conjecture, rumors, speculation. This can't be, right? You've heard that the Queen, your characters collectively, you've heard that the Queen is dead. She passed away like a long, long time ago. And so the celebration is just this elaborate ruse. Like they swap in a lookalike every so often just to keep this this farce going. And
I thought she was just having a lot of surgery.
Well, no, maybe sometimes, but she eventually croaks it, and they find a lookalike. So, all right. Why don't we go next to Casey?
Hi. So I have Shirley Norn, who is a barber extraordinaire, as well as Tin Steadlast, soldier of reputation unmatched, and Raoul Monty, a gentleman's cut purse.
No animals, right?
No animal.
Okay, that's good. Go ahead and roll me a d8.
A 1.
A 1. Your characters, as it pertains to the good, merciful Queen Euros, have heard that she has not been herself for quite some time, ever since the death of her beloved and only nephew, roughly 30 years ago. It is believed that she herself has not been seen in public.
And Alex, I don't have any animals
here we go.
On the 3 that I mentioned, but the one in reserve does have an animal.
Okay, well, we'll cross that bridge when we get... Okay, sounds good. Jenna.
Hello.
Oh, Marzio's in the chat. He's wondering if I fucked it up already. I think, okay, yes. We're just doing rumors.
My 3 characters, none of them have animals. Not even the reserve one.
Well, good.
Although my herbalist was conceived on horseback, apparently.
Okay.
So that's a
TMI,
cool little note.
But yeah.
That was a cool little note that came with my character, just apparently is there. The herbalist is Chicory Sage, apparently the best herbalist in the land. Followed by the best gambler in the land, Crow Moneymaker McFarlane, and followed by the best dwarven blacksmith in the land, Ballin Philly Killy. And those are my three gentlemen who will be joining at the party.
Awesome. Go ahead and roll me a d8.
3.
So you also know, or your characters believe the story that the Queen is dead and has passed away years ago. Now Isaac is up next, so I'm gonna get this going because fuck.
Oh my god, is that what we're doing? I didn't realize it was one of those nights.
It's gonna have to be for me because it's gonna be some, I don't know what other 90s
I had
comedian.
I had 3 minutes to get a character group.
That's what worries me.
Okay. My first one is a minstrel. He was raised by wolves, and he has a ukulele and a personality of -1. His name is Fleesh.
You're not allaying any fears yet.
Second one.
How does he sound? Okay.
He's the best minstrel in the land.
Yeah,
also,
it's pretty
we
good.
have a rope maker. Rope maker is Humberg the rope puller. He was born on a battlefield. And finally, we have an astrologer named Mr. Star.
Okay, I love it. No animals?
Besides Fleesh? No. I mean, he's not an animal, but he was born raised by wolves.
He's got a good howl. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
This is a good start. Why don't you roll me a d8?
Sure. 6.
Ooh, something new. The Queen has an unnatural fear of fire and has gone so far as to outlaw the practice of cremation within the capital city. This is good for the gravedigger over there.
Nobody gets past.
Awesome. So you all went and you enjoyed yourself at the royal palace. You were welcomed. There was, you were treated like equals amongst the nobles and the esteemed guests of Queen Euros. You were invited to the grand table to sit among the queen herself. And you ate and you drank. There was world-class entertainment that was brought before you. The last thing that you remember is just having a great time. And then darkness. Your eyes open to oblivion. No spark of memory, no tremor of recognition fills your minds. It's as if you were awakened in the midst of a dreamless slumber. Only the sour taste that follows your mouth gives any indication that you yet live. Slowly, you struggle to gain movement and paralyzed limbs, and you find yourself lying in a great marble hall. At this point, we can direct ourselves over to the map, where the little 20 sides token designates where you're located. You look around and you can see that there is a dim light that flickers upon the slack faces and lifeless eyes of countless others like you who also lay throughout the chamber. Suddenly, movement betrays the deathly stillness of the room. Purple-gowned figures wearing silver masks carved in the likeness of skulls move about, loading limp bodies into a curious-looking cart made of leather and monstrous bones. There are currently 4 such individuals that seem these robed figures that are moving about the chamber. You are slowly waking up. You don't make any wild moves to kind of betray. It would seem that everyone else in here is dead, but for whatever reason, you are not. At least not yet. What would you like to do?
Are we aware of the others that are waking up as well?
As you're starting to lift your eyelids open, you're noticing throughout the scattered bodies here that there are a few like yourselves that also seem to be coming to. The effects of whatever drug or poison that had filtered through your bloodstream seems to be wearing off.
Has the cart of bodies moved on, or it's still kind of lingering outside the door?
It's lingering right outside the door, and the hooded figures are kind of like 2 by 2 coming into the chamber, grabbing a set of legs, set of arms, and then together hoisting that individual out and then tossing them into the cart. So they're kind of like routinely 2 come in, grab a body, they leave, the other 2 come in, and they're just kind of doing that little routine.
Good old Tin Steadlast is checking about, seeing if he has his spear and shield handy.
Unfortunately, all of your stuff is not with you at the moment.
This kind of looks like the last time the plague came around and people were being loaded up in carts like that. What was
I don't
that?
want to. I don't want to go in the cart, guys.
No, darlings, absolutely not.
I think as you're all like whispering and communicating a bit, I need each of you to make a luck check. Choose your character that has the highest luck and try to roll under their luck score.
Highest luck.
Success.
Success for Casey's.
Success.
Success for Jenna's.
All good.
Isaac is good. What about you, Papa?
No.
Oh no.
You didn't do it?
I don't have anybody that has a luck be above 6.
So 2 of the figures close upon you. We'll say, hey, Ed, good to see you. Thanks for the subscription. Good to see you. I don't know. Choose Oliver Twist, because that's the name I remember. It's the 2 guys like move over to him, and they kind of lurch forward. And as they're leaning down, looking over your body, you can see their faces a little bit better. Because one of them kind of like pulls its mask aside, and you can see this like snarling, like hyena visage revealed, and it's just drooling and it's like snarling, and they're both kind of hissing, and they're communicating with each other, but they're both pointing down at you. What does Oliver Twist do?
Now, you said I don't have any of my stuff.
You don't have any of your stuff currently.
Oh, am I fully mobile now, or am I still groggy or whatever?
You're fully like you have full command of your body. The paralysis is worn off,
Okay.
but you are laying like flat on the ground.
I'm just gonna roll over. I mean, roll out of the way or something like that. Maybe kick at one of their legs or something like that.
Okay. Give me an agility check.
Okay. What am I supposed to?
If you can hit an 11, I'll give you a little bit of like an AC bonus as this one guy tries to attack you as you try to roll out of the way.
I rolled a 1.
Okay. You just kind of flop like a fish as this guy, you can see Big Claw is revealed into the robe and he's going to swing down and try to swat at you. He also rolls a 1. So as you flop and unsuccessfully roll, he stoops down to try to. It's just like the perfect combination because as you just like lop upward, he trips over you and he falls prone. So I think right here we'll have everybody roll initiative. Grab your character that has the highest agility and use him for the sake of it. Initiative. Okay. Cliff, what did you have?
Am I supposed to roll under the agility or what am I? I rolled a 6.
I can't hear you if you're talking.
I rolled a 6.
I can hear him. He said he rolled a
we could
6.
hear him.
Maybe I can't hear anybody.
Uh-oh. We are talking.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. Hello? Okay, now I can hear you.
Yay!
Sorry, what did you have, Cliff?
6.
6. Casey.
18.
Jenna.
11.
And Isaac.
I rolled a 1.
Casey, you're up first.
So seeing the opportunity, Tin Steadlast will grab hold of one of the non-moving bodies, just pick it up and swing it and try and chuck it over at the standing hyena person.
All right. Give me a strength check.
Sure. Am I going? I got a 15. Am I trying to roll under strength or rolling a high number?
Rolling a high number.
High number. So I got a 15.
15. I'll have him do an agility check, or it's a reflex save. He fails. So you check the body over there. It knocks into him, and he falls prone with his body on top of him.
We doing all 3, or just picking one?
All 3.
Shirley Norn, heading over there, is gonna try and just she checks for her scissors. Nothing. Just pounding away, trying to beat this thing down. Do they happen to have any weapons on them?
It seems like they're just using their claws and bite attacks.
Try and grab their hands and stick them in their own eyes. 4 is probably going to do nothing.
That'll miss.
Raul Monte is going to try the same, jumping up, and 11?
What's he attacking with? Just a punch?
He's got nothing other than punch.
Punching. That'll miss.
That'll do it for me.
All right, we'll go to Jenna's characters.
All right. Filikili's gonna try to leap up and try to tackle the legs of one of the hyena people. Knock him
Sounds
down.
good. Give me a strength check.
That'll be 11.
You're both kind of like locked, like you don't. It's not like you're matching each other's strength. Like you're just locked up with each other and kind of have each other grappled.
Gotcha. All right. Am I able to attack with the other guys too? Or,
Yeah,
or
you
not?
can do the others too. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then they'll do some form of tackle or punch. So we'll do the gambler first. See if he hits. 14.
14. That'll hit. Roll me. It's gonna be like a 1d2.
Okay. So I have a D3. So if it just lands on a 3, I won't count it. And land on a 3. 2. There we go.
All right. Any strength modifier?
+1.
+1. All right. So a good sock right to the face. You see a tooth flies out of its mouth.
Mr. Moneymaker's like, gotcha, guy.
Actually, that's
and
enough.
then-
It knocks it out.
Oh, really?
Out cold.
Hell yeah.
That was the one that was like being grappled, right?
Sure. Yeah, that works out. And the herbalist would have very shyly tried to take a swing at the other one, but missed. They got a 9.
All right. So the cultists are gonna go. There's this one that's got the body on top of it. He's going to use his action to try to like shove this body off and stand up. He does so, but rather sloppily. So if anybody attacks this one, I'll say you get a +2 to attack on him. So he's kind of in the vicinity of Oliver Twist. His partner is there, and he's going to attack Oliver, but he misses. Third one is down already. The fourth one is kind of standing at the entrance there. Is going to make a move into the chamber. So, Dad, you had Oliver Twist, you had the Undertaker. Who's the third guy?
Huel Gibbons.
Huel?
Huel Gibbons.
Huel
Yes.
Gibbons. He is going to have one of these cultists set upon him. He's going to try to claw him. Does a 9 hit.
What am I
AC?
looking at?
Does he have a negative agility?
No.
No. Okay, so it would miss him.
AC is 10.
So just narrowly misses as he comes into the room. Okay, nicely done. No casualties yet. Dad, it's your turn.
All right, Huel Gibbons is going to he's going to try and tackle one of them. He rolls a 19, and he's got a +1 to strength.
All right, I'll say he's got a chance to resist that, but not likely. Even I got a good roll, but not good enough. So you tackle him. Explain more about your tackle and like what does it look like?
Just like a football player drilling into somebody and knocking them over. you know?
Okay, you want to knock him prone.
Yeah.
He's down on the ground. So that one, I will say any attacks against him will be at a +2.
All right. Should I?
Yeah,
I
you
attack with
can
that
do all
same
of them.
one?
You can do all of them, all your players or all your
Okay.
PCs.
All right. Undertaker's gonna attack the one that's down. He rolls an 11. No strength modifier.
He's attacking that one that's on the ground.
Yeah. He's
So you get a +2. He's a
he's,
13. Will hit.
a 13 will hit. Okay.
And which move is the Undertaker?
Well, he just pile drives him right down. And
Yes. Rest in peace. Okay. Roll me a, I don't know, pile driver. That's got to be a 1d3. I think it's like a little bit more damage. It's a signature move.
1d3.
Yeah.
He just rolls a 1.
Oh, didn't quite get all of it. He's still up. And what about Oliver?
Oliver's just going to tumble into the legs of another one.
Okay.
He probably he only rolled an 8.
He just, he goes rolling around. He's just rolling around the room.
He's too small. He's just a runt.
All right. That'll bring us to Isaac.
All right, so Leash, the minstrel, is gonna stand up, go to the guy that's on the ground. There's still someone on the ground, right?
Yeah, the cultist that just got tombstone pile driver put on him.
He's gonna howl and he's gonna stomp his nuts.
All right.
16 plus 2, 18 to hit.
Yeah, I feel like that's a D3.
Yeah, that's fair. 1 point of nut damage. I apologize.
God, he's still up though. His eyes go cross-eyed.
Humberg, the rope puller, is gonna go, oh, it's a pretty good idea. So he's gonna cram over there and he's gonna also stomp on the guy's nuts.
Okay.
A 17 to hit.
Yeah.
3 points of damage.
There's just a sickening crunch, and the thing just goes,
He's not going to recover from that.
and he stops moving.
That's right. They're gonna be like, oh, I killed him by stomping his nuts. What on? And Mr. Star is gonna exclaim, I've seen my fate! This is not where I die! And he's gonna do a little twirl and try to wrap one of the cultists up in his own robe.
Is there like a different minstrel that has like a similar name? Like, did they get the wrong?
No, that's the astrologer.
Oh,
is
okay.
Mr. Star.
Okay, gotcha.
Leash is the minstrel with a -1 personality that was raised by wolves. And he has a ukulele. Anyway, Yes, I'm going. The strong. He's gonna try to wrap up one of the
Okay.
remaining cultists.
Um,
Get
let's say
hinder the attack or something.
agility is check.
Okay. Agility check. That means I want to under my agility.
Nope. You want to height. Only luck is the only one that ever is like under.
Got it. All right. Well, this is gonna be crap. Sorry, not 3. 2. Yeah, he got a 2.
Yeah, as you like move up, the thing just like grabs the rope and like pulls him a little bit closer.
That's it.
All right, it brings us back to the top. Casey.
Sorrel Monte is gonna take a flying leap at the one who just came out from under the body. I think you said we have a +2 on him.
Yep.
That's gonna be a 24.
That hits.
And I think we were saying D2s.
D2s.
1, 2, 3 points of damage.
He goes down.
He goes down. With that, Shirley Norn will head for. I think there's still one on the ground.
There is still one that is standing and just pulled the astronomer close.
Okay. We'll go for that one. Let go of that astronomer. That will be a
Big
dirty-
difference.
That'll be a dirty one.
Oh, it's an astrologist. I'm sorry.
Sorry, an astrologist.
We are based in.
Yeah.
Shirley just goes at it with like the flappy hands and does nothing. Tin steadfast, however. 13
Hits.
hits. Come back. 1 point of damage.
All right. Cultist is still standing. Jenna.
There's
one left that everyone's
Okay.
kind of swarming right now.
Gotcha. The gambler's gonna be like, all right, go there. And the dwarf and the herbalist are like, okay. The herbalist Chicory is going to try to like run over and crouch down behind the legs of the hyena. And then Feely Keely the dwarf is gonna go, hey ho, and go charge and try to like bash his head into like its stomach to like push him over and try to trip him.
Okay. So your character's given a little bit of an assist here, so give me a strength check, +2.
Sounds good. Feely Keely should not have been the one to do this. Oh, it actually turned out not too bad. 17.
Okay. He goes, he gets knocked over, is on the ground, prone.
Alright, and then the gambler comes over and is gonna be like, alright! And like goes to like get him with the elbow, like just drops down with the elbow.
Okay. +2 to the attack.
Okay. Oh no. My dice. I think that I should just get a different dice.
This is why we buy all the dice that we do at the convention, so that you can just...
Honestly, yeah, I'll get that in a second. 16.
16 hits.
Alright.
D2 of damage, plus strength if you have it.
Cool. So that would be 2 points of damage with the modifier.
Elbow lands right in the snout of this thing, pushes its nose right up into its skull, and
The gambler's all excited. He's like, here!
And with that, the combat is over. It grows silent, and you once again become aware of the sickly smell of death as you look around and see the heaps of bodies of those not so fortunate, or maybe more fortunate, I don't know. Depends on how you look at it. You're the ones that are awake and going to have to deal with this nightmare in front of you.
I can't find my shovel. How am I supposed to deal with all these bodies?
I would tell you, but I cannot see the stars either. I have no answers for you at this time.
My friends, I agree with the Grave One. We should liberate whatever resources are around here. And as he's saying that, he's like going through pockets and checking, coins go in one side, equipment goes to the other.
I like that idea. And he's gonna go over and start kind of like shifting through bodies as well, seeing if he can like find anything of use.
Okay. You guys could give me luck checks.
Do that.
Made it.
Humberg, the rope puller, is gonna pull on some robes to see if he finds anything.
Okay.
Stone Casey.
We're supposed to roll under luck.
Yes.
I didn't roll under any of them.
Well, you find nothing. Oh,
Bonsai,
Shady
this is awesome.
Bonsai, thank you so much for following us here on 20 Sides. I don't know if you've ever been around before, but we really appreciate that you have taken the time to follow us. You new to the group? Yeah, good to see you.
Hi.
Very happy to be here. Let's see, Casey, you said you made it?
Yes.
Roll me a D100.
And I made it as well.
So did I.
Okay, you can all roll D100s. What was that? 14? I managed to find a crowbar.
Ah, my friends, a crowbar.
Ooh. All right. I found 77.
You find a club, like a piece of wood that you could use as a club.
All right.
Humberg, the rope puller, got a 58.
You find an owl, like a little thing you could use like a dagger. Like you could use it as a stabby stab.
That's pretty good. Yeah, maybe not as strong as my foot, but I'll try my best with this.
Am I allowed to have my other two characters just roll to see if they could find something with the luck?
Sure.
I'll do that
Nope.
then.
Yes.
Go ahead and roll another D100.
22.
22, you find a like a herd, like a staff, like a shepherd staff.
Oh.
And you-
65 over here.
65, you find a club.
And while doing so, can we liberate the purple robes and silver masks?
You sure can.
Nice. Someone can pretend to be the cultist and we're the captured prisoners. Because I think there's only like 4 robes.
4 robes, 4 masks.
I think if we put you on the carts and you agree to hold very still.
I could do that.
You're gonna go and try to lie on the cart of bodies.
Yeah, why not? That sounds like a good plan.
Pull,
Maybe.
Good.
Yeah. Or yeah, I was gonna say the same. I think the same thing. Pull off some of the actual dead bodies, and so that way there's enough room to fit others on there.
Maybe we could find you a nice halfling to put on top, something light and airy but very dead.
Oh yeah. Is there a dead halfling in the mix?
Dead.
Yeah, you could find, there's not a lot of demi-humans, but there's a few. If you're just looking for one.
Yeah.
Something to drape on the top.
Humberg is gonna be, are you used to being around dead bodies? I don't get, why are you doing that? They're dead! Let them be! This is all horrible!
My friend, if you do not wish to be
Nothing.
dead, go ahead.
Dead bodies are nothing. I don't know. He's just.
Don't you
He-
see? This is all just
Yeah.
a bad dream. Like, we just got into a drunken haze, and this is just a bad dream. Like, we just need to get out of it, and we'll be fine.
This ain't no dream. It's like everyday work for me.
You feel like you can hear really distant, like a shrill scream that echoes throughout. You could see
Yeah.
out that hallway where like the cultists were coming and going from. There's a flickering light out there, but it just casts long shadows from the cart into what seems to be a much larger chamber.
My friends, are there others who would like to wear the garb? I intend to wear it myself, but my friend Shirley here is a little slim for the outfit. And you look over at Shirley, and Shirley the barber is like 10 pounds soaking wet.
Leash will stand forward and go, "Eh."
I believe that is the same sound that our cultist friends made. Here you go.
I think all my guys will probably end up going into the cart.
Okay. Have them all give me like a really low DC fortitude save. Because this cart's pretty nasty. Like there's blood soaked into it and guts, and it's been
So
used.
supposed to roll over our fortitude.
No, just roll it, add your fortitude, tell me what the number is.
6.
Okay, I was looking for 5, so you're fine.
I rolled a 7,
Okay.
an 8,
Okay.
and an 11.
6, 14, 12.
Okay. Those of you that are like pretty close to that 5, like you're just barely keeping your lunch in, but you're managing to deal with this short term. So it sounds like you're essentially moving out to the cart and loading up and such. So with that, as you kind of make your way into the massive hall next to you, you can see that it is completely constructed of pure white marble, dotted by columns that rise to the lofty ceilings lost in the darkness above. Blackened metal urns set throughout smolder with crimson flames, their hellish glow casting strange shadows in the gloom. You catch the faint fedor of corruption upon the air that fills you with a sense of deathly menace despite the swarming opulence that surrounds you. To the south, you could see large bronze doors that are flanked by 4 statues. To the north, you can see a staircase that seems to ascend to like a second tier. Not like a full floor up, but just like a second tier of the first level. And all around here, might be kind of hard to see because I've obscured this, but there are some wooden doors about to some antechambers off the main way here.
My friends, can you see where the cart may have been taken before? And he's looking at the ground to see if there's like a obvious blood and gore trail going in one direction versus another.
Make me a personality check.
Ooh, a nat 20, and I get a 2 to that. 20.
So you can see there's like not really like a clear like track necessarily, but there's maybe some debris or some like pieces of wood that have chipped off. Like this is a really old cart, and so you could surmise by just like looking where there's like little bits and pieces of the wagon that have kind of fallen off, that it seems like it travels. I just have to consult my key here. Okay. It travels like to this room to the bottom right here, over to the one that you're coming from, up over in, can you see my cursor?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of. Okay. Over to this room over here. And then it seems like it comes up over to the stairway over here.
My friends, I think the next destination is to the north and to the east, or we can make a rush for the bronze doors to the south. What do you think? Quickly.
What map are you pointing to?
So are you in the Miro board?
Oh, yeah.
So if you like move over to the right of where the veiled the cover of the module is, you'll find a map, and I've got the little 20 sides token as to kind of roughly where you are located.
You might have to zoom out a bit, Cliff, and then go down. You'll see it
Oh, okay.
a bit further down.
Mausoleum, Cathedral, Morgidden.
Where is it?
A little further down.
Down further?
Yeah,
Yep,
keep going down.
Keep going.
Trying to track his down.
I see him. Yeah,
Yep. We're trying to track your cursor down. There you go.
There, okay,
Found it.
there you go.
All right. There's more here than I thought.
I think maybe my dwarf will kind of peek up a little quietly and be like, "Are you sure you want to follow the path of the gore? Don't we want to try to be away from the gore?"
My friend, I will push the cart wherever you ask, but if you wish to head to the south to the big bronze doors, we will build up a head of steam and send you charging at the doors to burst our way to freedom.
You're weirdly sultry for this situation, but okay.
Okay, I guess.
I'm sorry, I have a 17 personality.
Yeah, let's go away from all the bad. I would just like to leave.
All right, we shall build up a head of steam and charge the doors to the south.
Okay. So, Jenna, you've got a character in the cart.
I got all 3 of my characters.
All 3 of your characters in the cart. Casey.
I have 1 or 2 depending on who else wore the robes. Who else has taken robes?
One of my guys taking it. The other guys are just out of the cart.
Okay. Cliff, how many people do you have in robes?
I didn't think I had any in robes, but
Then perhaps all 3 of mine have robes on and are pushing the cart.
I don't know. The Undertaker just jumped into the cart. He felt right at home, and he's almost fallen asleep. He's so comfortable.
Okay, all of Casey's are in robes, and then Isaac has 1 in robes.
1 in robes, 2 that are just running alongside, supposed to be prisoners, but are currently just running south.
Okay, so 1 of yours is in robes. The other 2 are not in the cart, just like next to it.
Running alongside, yeah.
And then is it fair that anybody else is either in robes or in the cart?
I don't know. Is there a robe available? Then Yule Gibbons can wear a robe, I guess.
Sure. So Casey has 1 in the cart. which is Sheerly.
And Oliver and the Undertaker will be in the cart as well.
Okay, gotcha.
All three in the cart.
All right. So you're charging with the cart. Isaac, the two of yours that are not in the cart, are they also running towards the doors?
Yes.
Okay. Wow. Okay. So you're running towards the freaking exit of... This is like how you would have came in here, but it's trapped.
Oh no! It was the exit though. That's
What are
good.
the odds?
What?
Didn't you
The
see
exit
my
is
little...
trapped?
Yeah. You want to see a little way of hiding that was?
Oh!
Oh, that's smart.
So you go charging towards it. There's 4 towering statues that rise like sentinels there. They each depict weeping angels in the throes of grief, and beyond them is the door's bronze. So as you go charging, they all begin to start weeping inconsolably, filling the air with this like horrible sound. You can all make a will save. You'll make a will save for each of your characters. I'll go to each of you one by one and tell you what happens based on the number rolled. So we'll start with Cliff. Who's rolling first?
I think I'll have the Undertaker roll first,
Okay.
since he has a -3 will.
This is gonna get wild.
I rolled a 13, so -3 that'll bring it down to 10.
The sounds of sorrow cause absolute panic, forcing him to drop anything he's holding, and he flees at top speed from the statues directly to the north. He can't take any other action.
All right, then we'll go to Oliver. I rolled a 4, and he's got a -1 will.
He has a heart attack and dies. He falls to his knees. He just starts weeping, and he's like looking up. It's like that gif, of the man. And he just starts weeping, and he starts clawing his eyes out.
He was not long for this world.
No.
And Hugh Gibbons rolls a 10.
Okay, he's also fleeing up to the north. All right, Casey.
All right, Sheerly Norn in the cart rolls a 4.
Dead.
Dead. Tim Steadlast pushing the cart, having very much second thoughts, rolls a 5.
Okay, not dead, but he's running to the north.
Running to the north. Raul Monte, whose grand idea this was, comes up with a 19.
I mean, it's like you kind of pressing your hands against your ears, but no real effect on him.
All right. So he's going to keep charging forward with the cart, watching everyone jump out. Like, my friends, you are leaving. This is not the plan.
So set him in the group that has agency. The other guy, he's kind of MIA for for a bit here. Jenna.
Mr. Moneymaker Gambler got a 13.
Okay, the guy that has a 13.
Sorry, 14. I'm sorry, 14.
14. Okay. They are uncomfortable. They move away. They're compelled to move away from the statues, and they move to the north, but they're not like... You're basically going to idle in Area 1.2, the big hall here.
Okay.
You have control of your character yet.
Okay. Chicory the Herbalist got a 3.
Dead.
All right. Feely Keely the Dwarf got a 7.
Fleeing, panicking, running to the north. So,
Okay.
set one of your characters you have agency over, the other we don't know.
Cool.
And Isaac.
All right, Fleesh the Minstrel got a 13.
Same thing. Compelled to move away from the statues. You still have control over them. They'll just move a comfortable distance away into the hall.
One, okay. Berg the Rope Puller, a 9.
Fleeing. They run into the darkness, screaming.
And Mr. Star, 14.
Just moves, compelled to move away from the statues, but you have control over them. So, Casey, your character is all the way to the door.
An empty cart.
With an empty cart.
I feel like I want to try the door.
You can open the door, and there's a fresh air leads down. It's like nighttime outside right now, so like it would lead you down into the small city built up around the royal palace and whatnot.
I feel like he wants to try and successfully escape. He's just going.
He's gone.
I win.
Do you have any characters?
I have Tin Steadlast, who is fleeing to the north.
Okay. So right now, I know Isaac and Jenna, you both have a character that you have control over. Dad, I don't think you do you?
Mine were both fleeing in terror. I
Fleeing in
guess.
terror. Okay. So we're just going to stick with Isaac and Jenna right now. Who are those characters that you have?
Moneymaker is the one that I have in control of.
Okay. So
I have
Moneymaker and...
Leash and Mr. Star I have control over. The
So
rope puller's gone.
So you've been divided in like 4 different directions. There's a heap of bodies that have kneeled before those angelic statues and seem to have, like, in their last moments, seen something that the rest of you didn't. And they looked up at those statues. They started like praying and chanting in some strange language, and their hearts just started rapidly beating until they burst, and they all kind of like dropped dead simultaneously. You see that the bronze doors are opened, and the one scoundrel made it, got out, and is gone. And then the rest of your group is, you can hear them howling in terror, and their howls echoing through the marble hall to the north. And you know that that is probably not good.
Well, I know it's very stupid, but I think my guys are gonna try to leave one more time. Is that possible? The doors are open. He feels the cool breeze. They feel the cold breeze. Mr. Star can see the stars. It is my destiny to get out of this place and live.
You move towards the statues, and as you do, they again begin to weep, and you feel yourself, repelled.
You can't. Yeah, you can't. Okay, sounds good. Please, money maker, man. We must follow our companions into the dark. Hopefully, some of them survive.
All right, let's try to get out of here.
We'll
We'll
use them.
make it out of here.
We will use them to as bait.
Sounds all right to me.
Leash goes. Yeah. Okay, that's a yes.
Whoa, thanks for the jams, man!
Hey, Dawson, thank you for the cheer. Hope it's a wonderful Saturday night in Milwaukee. So the 3 of you, where are you headed?
I guess, should we go deeper in, or should we check out some of the antechambers first?
I mean, I would
Should
say
I-
that we go up.
Should I say this? You would have seen this staircase.
Let's go do that. Screw it. Let's.
Yeah, what the heck?
All
Let's
over
go. Yeah, I mean, how bad can going down be? Let's
You-
go down.
Going down.
Ho, 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 ho.
Oh, huh? That's supposed to be a secret door. I don't care. I already revealed it.
Found it.
There it
Hey,
is.
look at that
Sorry, Marzio. I
secret
fucked
thing
it up.
there.
Fucked it up.
The stars tell me to go this way.
But there's just a wall there. Whoa! That's not
Well-
a wall. It's a door.
Believe in the stars. They will
Are-
speak to you at night.
Are any of your characters lawful?
Lawful? Let's see. I apparently didn't mark that, so let's find out. Moneymaker is, apparently.
Okay, so that might change things.
Okay. And apparently, Feely Keely is chaotic.
So, Moneymaker, you hear this very feminine, almost like ethereal voice on speaking directly to you. You realize that this is like some kind of telepathy, almost like very sorrowful. It calls out and says, "Help me. I implore you, please help me. You need to find me above." And then it quietly falls away into silence.
Hey guys, I just heard, like, she sounded pretty hot, but, like, someone up above really needs our help. Sound like an angel.
And as you approach the staircase, you can hear maybe a dozen voices chanting in unison. This is where I have to decide the pronunciation I'm going to use. It's a lot of pressure because Marzio's right there.
And he will forever know to judge you for getting it wrong.
I know. I can't remember what the pronunciation was. But they're chanting Mordegayan, Mordegayan, Mordegayan.
Oh.
Or maybe some of the people in the group are like chanting Mordigian, Mordigian,
I like
Mordigian.
Mordigian. That's fun.
Just that one guy who
There's
just
like,
never...
yeah, like they're not sure either. They come from different sects of the cult. They're not sure.
Like, wait, you're
Modigian?
calling it
Oh,
Mordigian?
What? All right, so it sounds. Bruno says the second one's better. So Mordigian it is.
Mordigian. That name, Mordigian. It gives me the creeps. Much like the chanting. Maybe we shouldn't go down these
I kind of
steps.
want you guys just to go down the stairs anyway, just because like.
No. I would say that the astrologer is like, I've seen the stuff.
Oh.
I've seen the stars, and I've seen it through the door, and the chanting is good. Yes, we must go down there.
If you say so, Starman.
Mr. Star.
Mr. Starman.
Mr. Star's gonna go down the steps.
All right, only Mr. Star is everybody going down the steps.
Yeah, I'll go down too.
And so will Leash. Or no, Fleesh. Sorry.
All right. You start to make your way down the stairs. As you come to it smells horrible down here. And like everything, like it feels like the stonework itself as you're going down here is like emanating this like purplish glow. And you enter into a warren where there's dozens of open burial niches that line the walls like black windows into the abyss. Shimmering within each one are dozens of eyes red with hellfire gazing out at you. And Tux, thank you for the donation to Futures Explored. That brings us up to $395 raised for them this month. We'll say that, what was that? It was 5 points of fleeting luck to each player. So you track that individually. I'll let you know when it all gets lost.
Mr. Star will go, yes, I've seen these eyes. This is all very good. We must continue down.
Alright, if you say so, he whispers.
We continue forward.
Yes, I've seen it. This is not where I die.
Oh,
The stars talk to me at night.
okay.
They
You
wouldn't
have a
lie.
character that ran to the north, right?
Yes.
Okay. Jenna, you've got one that ran to the north?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, as you move forward into this warren, you can see that the eyes blinking, some of them, they're just like watching you as you're like moving forward past them. But suddenly, a group of 3 of these creatures burst forth, screaming from the darkness. And they come out of one of the burial niches. These ghouls that just have like these burning red eyes burst forward. Roll me initiative real quick.
Fear not, this is all good.
I feel like I shouldn't trust you anymore.
No, the stars speak to me.
Isaac, what did you have?
6.
And
Yeah.
Jenna?
15.
Okay, Jenna, you go first.
I'm getting out of here. I'm running.
Okay,
That's scary.
you're running?
I'm running.
Okay. Isaac, you just have the one guy down here? Or both of your guys are down here?
My other guy's down here, and he's really upset at the other guy right now.
Okay. So, Mr. Star,
Yes.
one of the ghouls comes charging forward, starts gnashing its teeth towards you. An 18 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. I don't have to.
4 points of damage.
4?
4.
Oh, he did. This is not where I die. The stars.
And your other guy,
Slide.
miss and miss. What does he do?
He runs. He's like he kind of and just runs away like a wolf on all fours.
All right. So as they're running away, have them both make luck checks.
I'm pretty sure that passes. Yes, that passes.
You're good?
I don't have enough bleeding luck to even make a difference.
Okay. So one of the ghouls pursues that character and is on his heels.
Maybe he'll go more.
Does a 10 hit?
Yes, that's what you needed.
2 points of damage.
You hear a yipe as he's dead.
So Jenna, your character, you're all alone in the funnel. That's
Holy shit! That's the first time that's ever happened.
you realize that you're going to need a lot more help to get through what lies below.
Oh man, this.
But you definitely
Wonder-
heard the chanting, and you were filled with the sense that something, whatever is the focal point of the wickedness that is happening here, it lies below. But yet you still are getting that message from that voice. No, it is not time to confront the darkness yet. You need help. I can help you. Come find me. Free me.
Who are you?
Silence.
Is this a one-way channel or something? Like, at least give me your name, please.
You are alone.
Okay. Yeah, no duh. Super alone. He's just kind of looking around. He's like looking at the old dropped cart. Probably hear some people screaming in the background. I'm gonna go check the body room, see if anyone's alive in there real quick. He's gonna go back to the body room.
It's just as horrible as you remember.
Oh, this sucks. Alright. Well, down was hell. Maybe up will be heaven. So he's gonna start making his way up the stairs.
You start to make your way up the stairs. And as you follow the direction that the tormented went in, you again hear that voice again. Rescue me, I'm trapped above. Right before you come to the top of the landing, you can see straight ahead of you this like old wrought iron gate that looks very corroded. There's like vines and stuff that kind of have wrapped themselves around it. Beyond, you can see what appears to be like an old garden. Like it's just overrun though. Like it is not tended to at all. There's like an old stone well that is very broken down, just like bits and pieces of the rubble of it are strewn about. It's just like caked in moss and viney growth. You can see the rest of like the terrified characters kind of huddled in there, kind of hiding out behind the well. Some of them just like in the corner of the garden, but they're all like trapped or not trapped, but seems like they're hiding out in that little courtyard.
Hey, guys, come on, I need your help. Come on, let's go. And he's kind of like whisper shouting towards them, and like, come on, like the angel voice is telling me to go higher. Let's go up here. And he's just trying to kind of like coax them out of it.
They all are starting to, it seems like, regain control over themselves. At this point, I'm going to say that all of you have agency over yourselves. However, you know that there are two cultists that are roaming around trying to find you. Like they heard your screams and they're roaming around like looking for you right now.
He's gonna kind of like look around, like kind of get low while holding his club, and he's gonna start kind of like tiptoeing to like hug the wall and like squeeze along it to kind of hide on the inside of that garden area.
Okay, give me a agility check.
Oh, that's probably not good. Oh, I have terrible agility too. 4.
So as you like move into the garden area, start hugging the wall here, your foot kind of gets snagged under a vine that just so happens under all of like the detritus on the floor. It's snagged onto like the wrought iron gate and like pulls it a little bit. It just makes a squeaky sound. And then you hear the snarling voices of those cultists. So why don't you go ahead, everybody, and roll initiative.
Things going well for you over there, Cliff?
Both of my guys rolled with 1.
Oh no.
All right,
Bye,
so
luck.
Cliff is oh yeah, all the fleeting luck goes away. You know what? Not on an initiative roll. That's not cool.
Yay!
Casey, what did you have?
14.
14. Jenna?
12.
12. And Isaac.
And 11.
All right. So just to be clear, Cliff, you have 2 characters.
Yeah.
Casey has 1 character.
Correct.
Jenna has 2 characters.
That's right, I do have 2, now that he's kind of shaken out of it.
And Isaac has 1 character. Wow. Okay. Casey, you're up first.
Tin Steadlast would like to acquire a rock and then throw it at the cultists.
Okay. You can see one. They haven't like fully gotten into your view. It would have a little cover, but yeah, you could certainly try to nail him in the head with a rock.
I would like to do that. I have an 18 on the die and no modifier. 18 to hit.
Okay. Roll me. You just throw in the rock. We'll say it's a D2.
D2. Using a D that doesn't exist. A 2.
2 points of damage. You manage to hit him upside the head,
and then he'll stay as far away on the opposite side of the well as possible.
Sounds
while
good.
Firing more rocks.
Jenna.
All right. Oh, that's not bad. Moneymaker is gonna wait for one of the cultists to come around, and he's gonna go boom with the club that he found and try to smack it across the face.
All right.
He got a 17.
Hits.
Hell yeah.
We'll say that's the one that also just got hit in the snout by the rock.
Oh, perfect. Okay. And then with the club, thankfully that was the weapon he was supposed to start with, so it's already written there. Oh, hell yeah. I got a 5 total.
He goes down.
1.
One cultist left.
He's gonna kind of like shudder a minute, and he's gonna go, hi ho, and he's gonna run and try to do another headbutt into the gut. And then for that one, 13.
13 hits. Give me a D2 of damage.
Cool. That'll be a 1.
All right. That'll bring us to Isaac.
Hamburg, the rope puller, has his little dagger. He's gonna go and try to stab. Oh, I don't even know how to use this. This sounds horrible. 17 to hit.
That hits.
He has a negative, so a 3 points of damage.
He goes down. You managed to deal with the cultists before they took a turn.
I've killed 2 people. This is horrible. I need to leave. I've gone out. Should have stayed home and wound my rope.
Well, I think we're gonna be okay, cause an angel lady has been talking to me and wants us to go upstairs.
Are you the straw?
No, I'm actually a gambler, so
Oh, okay. Well, that's semi better.
it's basically the same thing.
Much more trustworthy, that's for sure.
But I don't see any steps here.
Ooh, is there not anymore? And he's gonna kind of peek out and start kind of looking around, like maybe the rest of the hallway.
Sure. Tell me where you want to go.
I guess we could start out looking out like this area, like look out around here.
All right. Directly across from the hall there, you could see a door, a wooden door.
Okay.
Tin will go double check to make sure those cultists didn't have anything on them other than robes and masks. Weapons.
More robes and masks. Yep.
Anyone else? Robe, mask, mask.
Hey, you know what the heck? And so, Moneymaker will take one and just throw it on real quick.
Yule Gibbons, I believe, had a robes and mask on.
All right, so we walk confidently across the hall and open the door like we know what we're doing.
This one?
All right. You open the door.
Good news, it's 14.
Here you see there's just blinding light as you open this door that like kind of fills and like it fills the hallway. There's really no true source that you can ascertain. It seems like the air itself is producing this light. Your eyes adjust and you can see painted walls that depict a glorious sunrise over a green field. At the center of the vault rests a glass sarcophagus and the incorrupt body of a woman within it. Her face is a mask of peaceful rapture. If you look over to the left, you'll see a image of her.
Oh.
Is she the one we're supposed to rescue?
Does she look like the queen?
Make me an intelligence check.
Alright. Intelligence. Okay. 13.
You haven't ever seen the queen yourself, but based on, what you've heard of her, she has black hair. This figure is very beautiful, but has blonde hair.
I don't know who she is.
Hey, did your angel voice tell you to go toward the light?
Why do we die? We die for the booty.
Oh.
Nah, she told me to go up.
Sorry, real quick.
Oh.
We just got raided by Marquee Gaming, which, if my memory serves, is our friend that ran the Stardew Valley game.
Oh, really?
Yes, so welcome in. We appreciate you here. Let me give you a shout out here real quick, because that game was
That was such
phenomenal. Yeah, that would have been awkward if I had attributed that, so I'm glad it's you. Hope you had a great game. Hope you had a good time at GaryCon. Tell us what you guys were up to tonight. We're playing a module. Actually, I bought this at the Goodman Games booth while I was there. The Veiled Vaults of the Onyx Queen. It's a level 0 funnel. So we're trying to winnow down the characters. We've already done so. I think they're all have at least 1 or 2 characters dead. And they've just entered into a chamber where there is a perfectly preserved maiden encapsulated within a glass sarcophagus.
I think I can break it.
You want to break it?
Yes. Yes, I do.
All right, if you want, like, give it a try. But I mean, I've seen people like die from like walking past a statue to this point. So
I think I could hit it from out here in the hallway.
Why?
yeah, what if she looks, or what if she's super nice, but the rock smacks her in the face and she doesn't want to help us anymore?
I'll aim for the bottom of her feet.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, so we're throwing a rock at the glass sarcophagus?
Tin Steadlast will arm himself with a rock once more, aim at her feet, and try and shatter the glass like at the base.
Sure.
Sure.
You throw the rock, it's glass, it shatters. All the light goes out in this room. And then in that brief moment before the light went out, you just see her entire body like shrivel up and become mummified. And I don't know if you noticed, there was a little object there that she was holding, like that corrodes. The very valuable diadem that she was wearing, that corrodes, and like it all just... Oh, and all the healing magic that was in the air, that goes away too.
Oh,
You idiot! Why?
Huzzah! We gotta follow. Thank you for the...
As a soldier, you know it's good to take away the enemy's ability to heal. Imagine how many cultists could come after us if they had access to this ongoing. Truly a strategic victory as he closes the door.
A little bit of ash from the body, just kind of, there's like a little sorrowful breeze that like lets that escape before you close the door. All right.
I didn't
Mark that
think
one
I'd
off.
feel so bad. I didn't think I'd feel so bad, but I kind of do.
You guys are doing great.
I will acquire another rock.
Rock obtained.
Take his rock away.
No, I
Yeah, please.
I'm picking the next room. No, I'm not.
Both of my characters try and see if they can find a stick or something when they were in that area where the gardens were, that they can use for like a spear.
Oh, like a really big one. Okay, make a luck check.
Yeah.
I give you a stick, but we're talking spear-sized stick. I don't know.
Yule Gibbons rolls a 17,
Okay, that seems particularly bad.
and the Undertaker rolls a 10
And you said your guys have luck scores of 6.
or under.
Yeah. No sticks of that size, unfortunately.
Ah, darn.
What are you looking for over there? Sticks?
I
think those-
guess I'm going to have to pick up a rock like you.
I mean, rocks are the best of weapons, but if you want something sort of pole-like, perhaps you could tear this gate apart.
Nah, probably not strong enough.
So he'll take a second to see if he can bend a bar loose to acquire a club or spear or thing from the bar.
I will say yes, you could. However, it's going to be a very loud process to do so.
I've spent the last 10 minutes screaming at the top of my lungs, so I feel this is an acceptable risk.
Okay, make a luck check.
A 7 versus an 11. I win.
All right. You manage to pull something free that could be used as a weapon that will deal 1d4 damage.
Would you like metal pole
Good job.
or rock?
I'll take the metal pole.
There you
You're
are.
going to give it away, yeah.
Well, I made it for you.
All right.
I'm
Yule
quite comfortable with it.
will take that. The Undertaker just gonna hang on to that rock though.
As that's going on, my character will be looking down here. Is there anything down here in this section?
Yeah. So as Casey's character is pulling apart the gate, and Cliff's characters are looking for sticks or rocks or whatever they're looking for. That glass shattering was pretty loud itself.
Yeah.
And at the end, as you're looking down this hallway, there is a beast that is snarling. A horrible, horrible looking thing. It has the legs and torso of a lion, the hindquarters of let me look at the description.
Crocodile, a snake.
It is like a gnarly description, so I better get this right.
He could still be listening.
The hindquarters of a hippopotamus and the head of a grinning crocodile.
I'm gonna just be like,
If you look over to the left, here's what the cultists look like. I guess I could have showed that to you earlier. But down here, yes, there you go. There he is.
oh no.
Oh, hell yeah.
Let's go ahead
I would
and
like to
roll
run
initiative.
opposite direction. Never mind.
Alionopotamus? Crocionopotamus?
All I want for Christmas is a crocpotamus.
All right. Dad, what did you have?
Undertaker rolled 11, and Yule Gibbons rolled a 3.
Okay, I'll take your 11. You just have to roll once. You just roll once and apply your highest, agility or whatever. But I'll take the 11. Casey.
14.
14. Jenna.
14 as well.
And Isaac.
6.
Oof. Well, the Devourer is up first.
God, the name.
So the Devourer is just snarling. And so Isaac, you got one guy there. Jenna, I'm going to say you've got one. Whichever one of your characters has the lowest luck is going to be in range of this.
Sounds good. I think that's the dwarf, if I remember right. Oh, they're about even.
And Cliff, which of your characters was not looking for a rock?
Well, Yule Gibbons was given that bar that Casey tore off.
So not him. Who's your other character?
Undertaker was looking for a rock.
Okay. I'll say he wasn't there then. He was in the garden area. So unfortunately, Isaac and Jenna, you got two characters that are in range of this. This thing it's not charging forward. It's just like at the end of the hall. You can see that there's like there's a circular staircase that leads up. Your best guess is that this thing came from those stairs and came down when the glass shattered. And even though it's menacing, it's sitting there and its eyes are catching the light. Its crocodile mouth opens up and spews out this vomit of like these wriggling worms and maggots that pass over you. I need each of you to make for me a reflex save.
That my characters too?
Not your characters, because you're doing rock and stick things that I'm going to say. We'll deal with you later.
All right.
12.
16.
Okay. So your characters managed to avoid, but you can see this vomit shower of worms, like they're dropping, and you're just like ducking and weaving or whatever, but they're dropping onto the floor, and you can just see these blood-sucking, flesh-eating worms are just piling up on the floor in this like mucus. Okay, that is his turn. Casey. You've just managed to like break free that piece of bar. Your one character hands it over. It's your character's turn.
Tim will reach down, grab a rock, throw a rock, and then try and be not where the spray can hit him from that thing. Rock thrown is an 8.
That'll miss, and then are you ducking into the garden?
And then ducking into the garden to find more rocks.
Sounds good. Jenna.
I'm probably going to regret it, but that's okay. Moneymaker's going to go in swinging, because this seems to have been working for him so far. He's going to try to smack it across the crocodile's snout with his club. See, and then Philly Killy will probably do for another headbutt. That's gonna miss.
Don't forget your fleeting luck, people.
Oh, that's right, because we didn't actually lose it. It probably isn't enough to do anything. I rolled a 5 for Moneymaker. But Philly Keely rolled a 16
Okay, that'll
to
hit.
headbutt. Alright.
We'll say D2
Okay.
plus strength.
Alright. That is a 1.
You just like charge forward and you manage to like headbutt it in the gut, but you could tell like this thing has like abs of steel. Like its body, it's got its own body armor that like is a very thick hide. But
Hey,
a little bit of damage.
guys, this thing's strong.
That'll bring us to Cliff's characters.
Can I see them from the garden, or are they not up to the gate there yet?
So approximately like where this thing is like back where the 1-12 icon is here, the marker on the map.
Okay.
The rest of the characters are essentially in the hall, except for Casey's character ducked into the garden.
All right. Undertaker's gonna step out with his rock, and he's gonna launch it down the hall at this thing.
Okay, make a ranged attack.
He rolled a 10.
Final answer.
Now you said those fleeting luck are still there.
They're still there.
All right, I'm going to use all that.
Okay, so you're making it a 15 to hit. That'll hit.
All right, and what do I roll for damage?
Rock. I think I was saying a 1d2.
Okay.
If you had a sling, it would be more, but
that's probably a 1 damage then.
1 damage. All right, hit a rock at it. Seems mildly perturbed. Anything else?
I think Yule Gibbons. How far is that? Can he? If he comes out, can he get down the hallway to that monster before with the amount
Wants to
of
get it?
distance?
Yeah, wants to get in melee of them. Sure.
All right, he's going to take his bar and he's going to use it like a spear and jab it into the monster, or at least attempt to.
All right.
Oh, he only rolled a 3.
3's not a 1, so that's good. All right. So he's kind of fumbling around with the piece of the gate that he's trying to hit with it. It's just like rapping against like the toughest part of the hide of this thing, and it's not doing any damage. That'll bring us to Isaac.
All right. Rope puller Hamburg is gonna go up and try to stab at it while kind of being scared and upset. You know what? He's gonna throw it. He doesn't want to die. He's gonna throw his dagger at it. Apparently there's tons of rocks on the ground, so he'll find something else. Ooh, 18 to hit.
This is with the dagger? Yeah, that hits.
With a -1 damage. 1 point of damage.
All right. You managed to slice right, kind of nicks it in like its shoulder area. There's a little bit of blood that is drawn.
I'm ducking into the
Into the garden? Okay. I think there's no doubt about it. This thing is going to attack Huey. It was Huey, right, that came charging forward?
Yep. Huel.
We call
Huel
him,
Gibbons.
The Devourer calls him Huey because they've got that kind of rapport now. They're in melee range with each other. He's going to try to clamp down with his massive bite.
I'm not a healthy choice for you, you know.
It's an 11 hit.
Yes.
6 points of damage.
He's dead.
He just like jaws wide open and just like throats him and then bites down, and it's just like a steel trap, blood everywhere. It like hucks him backwards and like gets him right down his throat. You could just tell he's like swallows him whole, and he's digesting him with very little chewing. Just an initial clamp down. All right. That will bring us to Casey.
So Tin will be dipping down to grab a stone. His mask keeps slipping down, so he takes it off, throws it on the ground, gives it a quick stomp to scuff the edge, frisbees the mask at the thing. Maybe silver works on a frisbeed mask. How about a roll that actually works? He'll roll a 7. He'll throw all 5 lucky points at it for a 12.
It hits. Mask
It hits.
Hits him.
1d2 ish, 3 ish,
No,
1d10.
no.
One.
It hits him
It hits him.
and does 0 points of damage. He doesn't seem too bothered by it. Theory tested. Theory came back with not the results he wanted.
Good news, it's not allergic to silver.
Oh, sweet.
Well, you threw that mask at that.
Yes.
Good for
In case
him.
it was in case it was a were crocodilianipotamus.
Jenna, what theories do you want to test?
That's a good question. I've been debating back and forth on hitting it or running. Yeah, pretty good theories. Let's try to hit it again. It's tough. I shouldn't be hitting it, but actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna follow that line of thought. I shouldn't be hitting it. I think both my characters are gonna try to make a run for the stairs and try to get out of there.
All right, you're gonna try to like run past it, and go right up the stairs.
Yeah.
Okay. You do so, and
All right.
I'm just trying to determine like how far you'd get. I think you get to the top of the stairs. So go to the right of that image.
Okay.
You're gonna see the upper halls, and
Okay.
basically you'd be like coming up the stairs here, and you would see a grand marble staircase that you were running up. It's pretty cobweb covered and such. But the halls up here are dark. So do you have like a light source? There was torches and stuff like lighting up things down on the first level, but up here it is not.
Right. I believe you said we had nothing with us when we appeared down here, so probably no. I don't have a source of light.
So as you run up the staircase, like you get to the top of the staircase, and this is about where like the ambient light from below kind of ends, and like you just know that you're in a hall. Like you can sense that there's space in front of you, but it becomes like kind of impossible to navigate without stumbling about. That will bring us next to Dad.
All right, the Undertaker's he's gonna make a run toward those stairs as well. Yule Gibbons gave me some mushrooms he found, and I'm gonna toss them at that monster because I don't want to eat them anyway. Yule said that they only grow on corpses, so I'm not gonna eat these. So he tosses them at the monster and keeps running toward the stairs.
Tell me more about tosses them at them. Like, are you aiming? Like, are you
What?
trying to like get it down his gullet, or are you just like dropping it like in front of him? Is this like an accuracy thing?
I
Or?
hope he eats them. Tosses them, snarfs them up. And maybe he'll become a corpse where they grew.
Okay, so you just like throw him at his feet as you run past him.
Catch!
All right. You make your way up the stairs as well. You come to the same conclusion, like you're up in darkness up there.
Yeah, it's too bad Yule didn't survive. He was an elf. He probably could see.
Yeah, he would be like clutched right now, but he's dead. Yeah. Isaac, you got a guy.
Yeah, he's got rocks. Right? Are there rocks?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's gonna throw a rock. You
Okay.
or run, but I don't know where else to run. So who else is still here with me?
No one, I don't think, right? Or okay, Casey's got his guy there.
Yeah, the
Steadfast.
soldier that just knows exactly what he's doing. Yeah.
All right, rock is being thrown.
You know what? He's running. Screw this. I'm gonna screw this. He's running the other way.
Oh, to the north?
Yeah, he's out of there.
There's a staircase that leads.
He doesn't trust this damn soldier that's breaking everything, and he does. Everyone else is gone. He's going down somewhere on his own.
So you start to run towards this staircase. You can see there's a staircase that leads down.
Yeah.
There's foul chanting and a strong odor of decay that rises from the darkened stairway.
He turns the corner and goes the other, trying to go hit the other corner.
Okay. Well, there's I'll say he gets like right here. You can see there's like a little antechamber there.
Yeah, that looks like a good place to hide.
You want to duck in there?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. It's not a. I forgot what this was. I thought these were only on the southern end. But I feel like the map isn't like a good representation of what you see here. There is a window here. The window is like a few feet off of the ground. Like it's not like a doorway per se, Basically, what you're looking into is like a dumbwaiter. Like you can tell, there's like a little rope and pulley system here. Like this is a little elevator thing.
100% a good place to hide, right?
But it is the kind of thing that you could hide into. But like I just want to make it clear, like what it is. It's not like a. But you could totally like go in here and you feel like you could manipulate the ropes to like make this thing go up or down.
Yeah, we'll do that. We're gonna go in there and we're gonna try to start going up.
Okay, maybe I misrepresented that. Did it go up? Yeah, up or down? Up or down. So
Start moving up. It's starting to go up. 'Cause
it starts to move up. That brings us to the Devourer. There's a bunch of things that went up. There's a living thing right around the corner.
but there's mushrooms.
It does not give a shit about these mushrooms. Okay, I'm sorry, Casey. It starts to charge, and it's gonna charge towards you, and it's gonna charge and try to like swipe at you with its claw. A 15 to hit.
Yeah.
How many hit points do you have?
4.
Okay, you are going to live no matter what.
Ooh.
Does 2 points of damage to you,
Check.
and then it is your turn.
I don't want to be here. I'm gonna go directly east towards the door on the east.
Okay, you're cutting through the garden.
Cutting through the garden.
Okay,
Slamming the gate behind me. Maybe it doesn't know how to open gates.
sounds good. Jenna, you're up on the second floor in the darkness.
Healy Keely's gonna remember, or Healy Keely, whatever his name is gonna remember. Oh, I've got infravision.
Oh yeah, okay, so you got a
Yeah,
dwarf.
the dwarf.
You have
Yeah.
one among you that can see about or sense about.
He'll kind of reach for those that are around him. He's like, it's me, and he's gonna like basically like kind of like hold their hands or like take one to like put on his shoulder, so that way like people know where they're going.
Okay, so up here, so you can start to kind of form that chain essentially. I'll let you move about, but like there's a hallway to the north and there's a hallway to the east, is what you can essentially see.
Well, they were just on the tail of trying to get away from something, and it looks like the stairway is just kind of pointing them up, so they'll just kind of follow that hallway.
Up to the north?
Yeah.
So you move up, and once you do that, you can see to your right, there is a solid silver door. It is marred with chaotic symbols, disturbing hieroglyphs that seem to shimmer with a malignant evil. It stands barred with a heavy red metal lock and chain. Behind you is a stone door. Doesn't seem to have all of those types of markings on it. But you notice like even like the white marble in here, like the walls are etched with like these just vile symbols that just ooze chaos magic. And your character that's lawful is hearing the voice calling out again. I lie beyond these doors. I am a prisoner forgotten to time. Only magic can destroy this lock.
He curses under his breath. Magic? Oh, maybe that fancy lady's diadem and book would have been really handy right about now. Let's hide in the stone room.
You're gonna go in here?
Yeah.
Sounds good. So your characters are going in there. Let's see. Dad, your characters are with her, right? Or with the dwarf?
Yeah, I can't see anything, but I'm there.
Isaac, your character also? No, your character's in the dumbwaiter.
The dumbwaiter moving up.
So you're moving up. I'm revealing at the top of the map here 1-16 on the upper floor. So there is like you pull the rope all the way up, and once you get up there, there's like a little wooden. It's like a door that you would like slide up or down, but you can sense it is there. Do you want to open it up?
Yes.
And then you'd sense it's just dark.
He's gonna crawl out anyway.
You crawl out and you kind of deposit yourself onto the floor.
Gonna open door. See if there's a door around. Feel around. See if we could find a door to open.
Make a luck check.
Oh, good. He makes it.
Okay. The luck check just represents that you found a door.
Okay.
I'm just being clear about that. So you find a door over here.
Oh.
You want to open it?
Hello. Hello. Yeah. Open it.
Okay. I'll see if you can see anything in this room or not. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say that there is like kind of a very dim light in this room. It's not the radiance of the room with the glass sarcophagus, but it's like kind of like the dusky light of being out under a starlit sky.
Okay.
But in this room, you see a massive oak tree that grows at the center of the vault. Its leafy branches are heavy with acorns and stretch to the ceiling before curving down along the walls in a defiant display of life within this desolate place. Its branches kind of reach out all around, kind of loom down. Its leafy the foliage off of its branches kind of obscures everything around the room. Like it just like covers everything, but feels kind of sheltery. So there's that.
Yeah.
So you want to enter
Yes.
and close the door behind you?
Yes.
All right. You do so. I would be going next to the Devourer. First, I want to give a description of the room that the rest of the group is going into before I get to the Devourer. So, Jenna, your characters, Cliff, you open this room into what is marked room 20, and you see, well, to be fair, the dwarf is the only one that really perceives this. But you enter into a vault with walls that are covered in murals depicting bloody conquest. Each scene shows the same armor-clad warrior king at the foray, leading his troops into battle with a massive sword held high. In the center of the vault rests an iron sarcophagus that is cold and grim. Very little decor or ceremony to it. You do take note that there is a silver plaque at the front that reads King Relgar. The date upon it marks his death more than 1,000 years ago. Now, down on the lower level, the Devourer is chasing Casey's character across the garden. He very easily blows past these gates, runs forward, and is going to again try to take a swipe at you. He hits. You have 2 hit points left. He rolls 2. Those of you up on the upper level hear the killing blow, the scream that follows. I think I'll take us out of initiative for now. Let's go to the group that's in the room with the black sarcophagus. So Jenna, your dwarf, are you reading, or are you narrating aloud what you're seeing for the others that can't?
Yeah, pretty much. After they're done kind of recounting like the description of the room, he's gonna be like, all right, now don't throw a rock at this one. Oh, he's not. Oh. May his
Why, is it
soul
glass
rest
too?
in peace. No, just I feel like bad things would happen if we threw a rock at this one. It's all these visuals of conquest and terror and violence, and I feel like he'd be one to easily rebuke it if we were to throw something at it.
I can't see it anyway. I'd miss.
That's fair. I guess we initially went in this room to hide, and if the beast sounds distracted, maybe we'll step out and try to like find another door. Like keep going north, just following up north, and like see if we can find another door.
Sure. You eventually round the corner and find another door.
Okay.
Wish to
Are you
open it?
still hearing that voice?
Shh.
Help me.
Yeah. Yes, but they said that you can only open the door with magic. Does anyone
That
here
leaves me
know
out.
magic?
I don't know no magic. No.
I don't think I don't think I know magic. Though apparently I was born under a lucky sign that gives me a +0 to spell damage, so that's pretty cool. But no, I don't know how to open the door. But yeah, that other door that they find, might as well try to open it.
You open it, and you will be reunited with Isaac's character.
Oh, it's you. Okay.
You could see me because it's dim in here.
Oh, you can all see me here. It's all dim. How'd you get up
Oh,
here?
I'm sorry.
Ah.
I need to move the token. I'm on the wrong level. You're up here, room 22.
All good. Yeah, how'd you get up here? We took the stairs. Did you go was there another way or?
Some really nice rope attached to a dumbwaiter, and I'm pretty good at pulling rope. My name is Humpert, the rope puller. So I pulled my rope and I got all the way up here. I'm here now. It was. Did you guys hear that scream? You think
Yeah.
that dumbass soldier's okay?
That sounded like a scream of death, man. Like, I think he's done.
Probably good I got out of there.
Yeah, that was scary. I didn't want to be down there. What did you find up here?
Yeah, I was about to look at it, but I don't know. I feel not extremely safe, but somewhat safe. Is there light out there? It's pretty dark. Do you guys have light?
The Keely could see somewhat in the dark.
I could go down and get us a torch.
Do you want to go back down?
It'll be. Yes, I'm good at. I'm probably the most qualified to pull myself up and down rope.
If you want to do that, you can do it.
Stay here.
We got a tree in here.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
make
mean,
a torch from that.
I mean, if you want to go find some other wood.
No, I just need to get back to where I came from. Somewhere. Can I like? You just need to find a door. This way. Can I try to have you lead me back to where the dumbwaiter is?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna go down and try to quietly go down there and see if I could find a torch to grab and bring back up.
All right, make a agility check.
Okay, this is great. Ooh, a 20.
Okay, no problem. You manage to very carefully make that dumbwaiter get down to level 1, slip out. You can hear, as you step out, the gnashing of teeth, the ripping of bone and
rock.
muscle, and rocks are just dropping from everywhere. But you navigate around that, grab a torch, get back into the dumbwaiter, get back up, and do all this without being detected.
All right. I did it. I forgot I talk like this. Oh, I found one.
That's amazing. Yeah, are you able to light it?
Yeah, it's lit. That's lit, right?
It was pre-lit, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well, we're good.
Whatever.
Which one? One of you is talking to an angel or something? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, she said she's in behind the magic door, but it can be only opened with magic. Do you know magic?
I make rope.
I was afraid that'd be your answer.
I don't think any of us knew magic.
Mm-mm. I'm an expert gambler, so let's look around and see what our options are. Maybe there's something we can gamble on. I mean, Fidakili said I used to be, I was a blacksmith. It's like magic, but not. That doesn't help us right now.
Chat is saying, Isaac, that you might be a little quiet. I don't know where your mic is. It might be
Can you guys hear me? Okay.
looks like you are a little quiet. I can pump you up as loud as I can on my side.
Sorry. Probably very loud in general, so I'll help. I'll get even louder.
Get excited.
Oh, we're gonna die!
There you go.
Let's look around the hallway, see what other door. Well, I mean, there's this weird tree in here, and there was a weird conquering knight guy in the other room. I feel like I'll have better luck with the tree. Is there a
Yul
way to
Gibbons
figure
would have
out?
loved this tree. He probably would have started eating it, but
Well,
he loves that stuff.
let's find out if the tree's magical. I don't know if there's a way. Is there a way to like investigate the tree to see if there's like a magic to it, or
Probably. What are you doing to determine that?
probably? Well, okay. So trees usually, or like plants in general, usually need like sunlight, water, things like that to live. Is maybe this thing like has its own like glow to it, or like if you go to like look at the leaves, are they like? Is there like a weird shine, like maybe like some kind of like
I mean,
iridescent
so I'll say this.
waxiness?
It's an oak tree that's growing inside an enclosed room. There is no sunlight that is coming in here.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe they crossed it with a mushroom or something.
It's either magical or it's being kept alive by magic.
Where's the light coming from? Besides, I mean, it's glowing too, right?
Is it
We'll
the
say that
truth
it's
sword?
the acorns. The acorns give off just a little bit of ambient light, and there's so many of them that it does fill the room with very dim light.
It does. So if I reach for an acorn and pick it,
Mm-hmm.
does it still have its light?
Yes, like, it casts like a light out to like a foot or so.
Oh wow. Okay. Do you think I should try throwing this out the door? That's the only spell I got.
Maybe we look around for something else, and if we go around in a circle,
Okay.
if we don't find that, then I guess we could do that. Yeah.
Okay. And he's gonna hang on to the acorn and just to see how long it gives light off for. Like he's gonna just kind of keep it out.
Sounds good. So you step out into the hall here, and you're going to try to do like a clockwise patrol. You would see here another set of similar silver doors, similar markings on them, similar chain and lock. Help me, please.
Oh yeah, she's probably in there.
To the north here, what would appear to be another dumbwaiter. Circle around, hallway to the south, another door.
You want to look in?
Yes. Not really, but yes.
Moving into this next room, the ponderous door opens to an amazing sight. This vault sports walls decorated with life-sized paintings of a serf, saint, scholar, and soldier. An ornate marble sarcophagus veined in gold rests at the center of the chamber. If you look off to the right, yes, here is the image that you see in the frescoes.
Oh, Surf looks so happy. So there's this fresco,
Mhm.
going around the wall, and then there's another sarcophagus.
Another
in the room?
sarcophagus, yep.
Okay.
Maybe there's something magic in the sarcophagus.
Based on the first one that broke, I'd say yeah.
I don't know where we're going to find anything magic unless we start prying some of these open, see if there's anything useful in them.
Well, hold on. Do you think is there any plaque that might give a warning?
There is
Or
a engraving on the lid of the sarcophagus that reads, "My life is a volume of grief, each sorrow upon a new leaf. Stiff is my spine, and my body is pale, yet ready am I to tell you a tale."
Boy, that's a riddle, isn't it?
it sounds like the start of one.
Dead people are always burying themselves with something of their something that's valuable, but that didn't indicate anything that's magic. I don't think.
How did that start again?
It starts, "My life is a volume of grief, each sorrow upon a new leaf. Stiff is my spine, and my body is pale, yet ready am I to tell you a tale."
Sounds like a tree.
Or a book. Maybe a book. Scholar? Book.
Yeah, what if we gotta do something with the frescoes on the wall? Like turn a new leaf, that might be the surf guy.
From a page.
A stiff spine could be the guy in the armor.
Or a book spine.
Oh, or a book spine.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Do you mind reading it one more time?
Sure.
Like,
"My life is a volume of grief, each sorrow upon a new leaf. Stiff is my spine, and my body is pale, yet ready am I to tell you a tale."
There's a few instances of volume and spine. What if we just have to what if it just has to do with the scholar?
yeah. I'm gonna go up to this. Is there anything
Because
else?
leaves are the thing that you put into a book. Like you put multiple leaves and sew them together to form a book. So maybe we just have to go to the scholar.
Yes. Is there anything else? Is there anything else in the room that looks to activate something, or is it just the rest? Is there, or are we Otherwise, I'm gonna go up and touch the scholar and see if that does anything.
Tell me more. You're touching the scholar. Describe that more detail, what you're doing.
I put my hand up and I touch the book.
Okay, you're touching the book. It feels like it is a button. It depresses.
Okay.
Is there anything else you're doing while you do that? Make an intelligence check.
That sounds good. 13.
Okay. There's like, you could hear what almost sounds like little granules of sand pouring as you touch this thing. You feel like you need to say something to complete the trigger.
It's a book. Book.
And it, like, the book, like, opens up, like the little button, the panel slides away, and there's like a little niche in there that has a piece of parchment and a set of lockpicks. The lockpicks are pretty cool. Like, they're pure gold, and the tops of them, the heads of them, are like owl faces. Like, they're kind of adorned like that. And there is a piece of parchment that you'll see just below that image that reads, "Verily I fear that my worst suspicions are true. The Queen Mother, my beloved aunt, is not what she claims to be. Often have I seen her skulking into the royal burial palace by night, accompanied by strange figures bearing oblong boxes whose contents I shudder to imagine. But worst of all, she does not age. What nameless evil has granted her such powers, and at what cost? I know now that I am not long for this world. Already she gazes upon me with vile contempt, for surely she has realized that I alone know her secret. I hope and pray to the hidden Lord, God of secrets, that this letter finds the hands of someone who may avenge me, for I grow too sickly and weak to save my own soul, so that the living may remember." Signed, Prince Amaro. And those of you that had the rumor earlier about the nephew would know that Prince Amaro is the nephew.
So she's using the youth of others to keep her young.
They're not just switching her out with someone else and calling her the queen?
I don't know. That's just what it appears to be. But I don't know anything about magic, so I don't know anything about that. But I know about the dead.
Oh, that's right. You're the Undertaker.
And I smell dead around here a lot.
Well, should we open this sarcophagus?
Why not? Oh yeah, yeah, maybe. Maybe if we use the lockpicks, maybe they'll work.
Oh yeah.
Maybe the magic. Maybe they'd be able to open that other door.
There is no lock on the sarcophagus. It's like stone lid on the sarcophagus.
Oh,
Save those for that other door then.
yes. Sure, we're gonna peek in. Hopefully it's
So, Isaac, your character is lifting the lid.
I'll do it. Yeah.
Inside is like the bones wrapped in vestments of the prince. I don't know. Whatever. It's like exactly what you would expect should be in a sarcophagus. Like, this ain't a trick thing. It's just what is in there.
Mr. Undertaker, does anything look out of the ordinary? I kind of step aside as I'm like, oh.
Well, I don't know.
Oh, I'm sorry. Actually,
how long he's been dead?
I take that back. It's only his vestments that are in the sarcophagus. His bones and remains are not in the sarcophagus, for they would have been taken.
That's a little out of the ordinary. Yeah. Yep. The only time I see this is with grave robbers. They sometimes take the bodies.
Well, they took the bodies but left his clothing.
Well, sometimes they sell these bodies, to people that want to cut them up.
This happens?
Got to watch out for those people,
They cut up dead bodies?
Yeah. That's why some of these graves have like a cage above them to keep those grave robbers out.
Filthy doctors wanting to cut up bodies and poke and prod at them.
All right, with a little bit of professional expertise and knowledge bestowed upon you, what would you like to do next?
I guess let's try to...
We could try that other room now with these picks or whatever those are.
Sure, yes.
Yeah.
Does anyone have... does anyone have a better agility? Every dog shit and everything, so that's why... Does anyone have a good agility?
No.
I got 12.
No difference.
I've got the 3. Yep, the other one's 11.
Kind of
Okay,
like my personality.
I'm gonna give whichever one has the better agility, the lockpicks from your character's cliff.
Yeah, I can do it. Yeah, sure.
All right.
I've been rolling really bad all night, so
Which character is this?
Undertaker.
And what is his alignment?
Chaos.
Of course. So, chaos. Okay. So basically, these lockpicks, they allow you to pick locks as if you were a thief of level 1. If your character is a thief, so like let's say your character is a level 2 thief, they would allow you to pick locks as if they are a level higher than your current level. So keep that in mind in case the character survives. So you want to make a pick lock attempt on the golden chain.
Yep.
Or the silver chain. Okay, go ahead and make a pick locks attempt. So a chaotic thief gets at level 1 gets a +1 to lock picking.
Well, I'm not a thief, but
Well,
I still get that.
while you're using these picks, you pick locks as if you were a first level thief.
Okay. I rolled a 17, so is that with the +1 that'd be 18 then?
Do you have an agility modifier?
No.
Okay, 18.
I grant him 2 mojo.
Well, you don't have mojo, you have fleeting luck.
5 fleeting luck mojo.
You open the lock easily. Drops away. The door could be opened.
I'm gonna just listen. Do we hear any voices? Like you keep on saying it's this door where you hear the voices.
That's what the angel's saying.
You
She
hear,
always hears the voices. I don't hear nothing. I'm gonna open the door.
you open the door.
Yep.
It opens up into what could only be a chapel to the goddess Justitia. This place radiates with a divine energy. Its walls are decorated with images of armor-clad sword saints in scenes of valor, mercy, and justice. In the center of the chapel, suspended from the ceiling by chains, is a heavy shield wrought of gleaming silver and emblazoned with a flaming golden longsword, the sigil of Justitia. And it will telepathically reach out to Jenna, your character, and says, "You've done it. You've found me. Wield me that I might protect you from the darkness below. We can finish this business and put an end to the Queen's bargain with the god of death.
What do I need to do? Oh, Justitia Angel.
Claim me. Wield me in battle against her."
Oh, wield. Okay, that's what I was missing. I was like, I couldn't hear.
The hard part is done. There's nothing left for you to struggle against. Just take me, and we'll wage this holy war against her wickedness.
Anything you say, beautiful. And so he'll walk over, and wield a shield. I believe you said.
It is a sanctuary, the Aegis of Mercy, a +1 shield.
Sweet.
Can communicate with lawful creatures within 100 feet. It sheds sunlight in a 20-foot radius at will, and you receive a +1 die bonus to saving throws made against evil effects, evil creatures, undead, demons, and really anything unholy.
Oh.
If you were to become a cleric of Justitia, the shield would grant you a +1 die bonus to turn unholy checks.
Ooh.
But the big thing is it's a +1 shield, so this is a +2 to your armor class.
Wow. Okay. +2 to armor class. All right.
And just immediately as you grab it, just like 20 feet of radius of sunlight.
Whoa. That's cool.
Hey, we don't need the torch anymore.
Yeah.
As long as you're still alive.
Yeah. Was there anything else in this room?
Nope, that is it. It would seem that whomever put those symbols and whatnot, like it was very intentional to seal this thing away and keep it imprisoned here. And of course, it is like imbued with this angel of Justitia who is going to egg you on to go down into the depths of the crypts to take on.
See? An angel. It's an angel. Wasn't lying.
Well, does the angel know that there's chanting and I don't know, it sounds pretty bad down there.
It seems to, because it says it's time now. With her help, we can go down and put an end to this madness.
But we're all behind you.
I want to go
Thanks,
out
Undertaker.
to any of this. Okay.
We can do it. I believe in the power of this beauteous lady who has the confidence in me to do well, which I pass on to you.
Okay, whatever. Let's go.
So you're in the
Let's do this.
central chamber currently.
Wish I could have found my shovel.
You got this glorious sentient shield. I wish I got my fucking shovel.
Well, there's so many dead bodies around. I just need my shovel, you know?
You know, that kind of brings up a point. We haven't seen any more cultists. I guess they've been just doing dead bodies, right? There's like no way we could find if there's. I mean, heck, the Devourer is still down there too, huh?
Presumably.
Ah, why is it eating me so slow? This is torment.
Eating.
I guess we make a run for it.
Okay.
Or how'd you get up here?
Or use the dumb waiter with the.
Oh, that's right. Does the dumbwaiter go down past the Devourer?
Oh, it does.
I think it does.
I'm really good with the rope. I could safely get us all down there. Trust me, it's what I've been put on this earth to do.
Well, we'll have to go down one at a time.
That's fine. I've never been more sure of myself in my life than at this moment. I will get you down safely by pulling the rope.
Okay, so
Thank you, rope man.
you guys take actions through roleplay. So what I'm
we are.
surmising that you want to do is you go up to the dumbwaiter. Isaac's character is going to lower you each one by one down to the sub level below level 1 into the basement.
Yep.
Okay, who goes first?
Well, she's got that shield, so I think she should take the point.
Oh, Jenna, you've
I'll
been
go
nominated.
First.
You go first.
I accept the nomination.
Okay.
With much hesitance.
And then Isaac, your character is going to be in charge of using the pulley.
Yes, unless I feel like under our own weight we could do it without any issue. But if it seems like there might be an issue, I will be able to do it. Yeah.
Okay. Why don't you make an agility check?
Sounds good.
I'm assuming you don't want to be heard.
Yeah, that's fair. We'll do that. I'm not good at it. Oh, I got a 15.
Okay.
Not bad.
Jenna, you get down there. Is this the character that went down into the basement already?
Yes.
So that is where you're being deposited.
All right.
And as you are down there, you don't see the bodies of your comrades that were killed earlier.
Okay. Oh, I see. Because we are. No, wait.
I will reveal it.
Okay.
Over here, yes. So
Over here. Okay.
So basically, the left dumbwaiter here, 1-16.
Gotcha.
Like they would have died somewhere as they tried to cross the chamber. Like ghouls came out from the niche and like ate them somewhere in the middle here, but their bodies aren't there currently.
Okay.
So, all right, who's next?
I'll come next, I guess.
All right, Isaac, another agility check. This is a lot of pressure on your dice.
This shitty guy that has -1 to agility. Don't worry, I'll get you down there one way or another. I rolled a 1.
Nat
Well,
1.
No, it's a 2.
Okay.
But
Okay.
-1.
All right. So this one is just like, I don't know if like your grip strength is just not as good after lowering the dwarf down there, but like, you know, you like let it slip for like 5 feet or so. As it drops, it makes a screeching sound. And you can hear from down
The
below.
Undertaker's the grave digger's here. Undertaker, he's a lot bigger.
He's a bigger
big
guy, yeah. He's 7 feet tall. You can't teach that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You make it down there, but it was noisy. And you can hear some pretty rapid movement coming up the staircase.
Oh.
Who's left? Who's not in the dumbwaiter yet? So Isaac's character. Jenna, you probably
And-
have a person.
The dwarf. Moneymaker was the one who was lowered first, and then the dwarf is up there.
Oh, okay. Moneymaker's the lawful one that has the shield. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
The dwarf will look to the rope maker, be like, "Get out of here! I'll lower you."
So
Okay.
Just recognize though, there are 2 dumbwaiters.
Oh, true. Let's both go down. Any other dumbwaiter?
Oh, there's another
Like, are you
one?
the only 2 characters that are up there? Cliff doesn't have. Like, Dad, do you not have any characters up there?
No.
You're down to 1.
My Undertaker character is the only one
Okay.
left. Yeah.
Okay, so like you could. I'm just saying, like there are 2 dumbwaiters. Like you could just split and like both descend down
Yeah.
if you wanted.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
have enough
let's do
time
that.
to do that before the Devourer gets up to the top.
Let's
So.
do that.
Okay, that worked out in your favor. You all make it down into the depths. Kind of reconvene again. You can hear the chanting. Oh, what was the pronunciation we liked? More diggy in. More diggy in. More diggy in.
Yeah.
More diggy in. It's coming from the south. There are still all
Sounds-
these little
Sounds like what
niches
they
here.
tell me when I got work to do.
More
digging.
digging.
Oh.
Casey, you have a character. Your number 4
I do.
was crammed into one of these niches, but just like the characters up above, was only under the paralysis of the drug and had not fully been killed by it. And you managed to wake up and see the holy light radiating off that shield. Maybe this is a band unaligned with the cultists that you could attach your sails to or whatever to try to get out of this mess. And I will say, Dad, Isaac, the 2 of you also have characters that will wander out from the darkness, which I think would give each of you, except for Casey, 2 characters. Right? 2, 4, 6, 7 characters in total.
What's that?
Oh, you guys are okay too.
Oh there, lads. Herb McGorty here. Known as an A-lister of herbs.
That's good. Our other herbalist is kind of dead.
Oh, no. That's a common misconception. I am an A-lister herb, not an herbalist.
We're using the reserve character now. Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying you get to have them join in. They also are awakening. They were interred in these little side crypts here, but seeing the light off of Justitia's shield has kind of stirred you awake. Maybe emboldened you enough to go and join the rest of the group.
Hello, friends. How are you? I am Bulk, the dwarven chess maker. What I like to do is I will massage your chest and make it stronger. I love your pecs, Mister.
Did you hear? Hi, I'm Mr. Potato.
Mr.
I'm a
Potato.
pet goose.
No, you don't. Fuck that goose. He's dead.
That's too bad. He would have tasted good with the potatoes.
Potato! Oh, it's so good to see you, my friend. You survived. Tell me more about yourself, Mr. Potato.
I grow lots of potatoes. The best ones around. No one beats Mr. Potato.
That's right. Your potatoes. They're good for chest, for pecs.
I'm glad this
I am-
conversation is happening in the midst of everything else that is going on.
There's got to be something to do to break up the stress down here. Some people deal with it via panic,
Good.
others via potato.
I would say that my rope maker, Hamburg, would go and be like, "Oh, good, Mr. Potato survived. I love his potatoes. You're a legend in my household, Mr. Potato."
I'm still looking for my nose, though. Somehow it went missing.
Oh, the what?
His nose went missing.
Oh, okay.
Do you still have your ear?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
Oh, good. Oh, okay, good.
If he knows, he knows.
So,
Well-
what are you planning to do with the shield then?
To push back the undead. That's what
The
she
red-eyed
said she could do.
beasties.
Yeah,
Hey, do you have a sword to go with it?
I got a club. He holds up. He holds up.
I got a plank.
Well,
Do these are all the characters missing their original equipment? So, I mean, Mr. Potato
Yeah.
doesn't have his original equipment either. That I'm assuming. Or
Yeah.
does he?
No.
He doesn't have his goose.
My friend, do you have any potatoes? I'm starving down here.
I just have an empty sack. No potatoes.
Oh.
I think whoever knocked me out took all my potatoes.
Oh.
Oh no.
Horrible.
So
More digging. More
Yeah.
digging. More digging.
we should probably figure that out. Yeah.
What's to figure out? They say Mardigian.
I get. Do we just walk forward? Because we heard about the nasties that apparently ate our friends down here. So
Yes, we have to walk forward to out. Let's go forward. Please, together.
I guess stay within the light of my angel shield, and we'll be okay.
So Moneymaker holds the shield aloft and leads the charge.
Yeah.
Radiant light reflects off of the pillars. All of those red eyes that are leering from the darkness seem to kind of recoil and reach. And you can see them kind of writhe in pain, cowering in their niches as you move all the way through and you get to this area.
Oh, look at the little cultist snowmen down there.
And up ahead, there is a bluish glimmer radiating far, far ahead, silhouetting a many-pillared room, a hall where several dark figures join in blasphemous chanting. Their voices rise in a score of sinister echoes, inhuman as the howling of beasts, and yet articulate enough for you to capture that single word repeated again and again. More digging, more digging, more digging. Beyond the ring of chanting figures, the hall ends at a central vault, beset with 4 massive urns, filled with skulls that blaze with a sickly blue flame. A vast black altar table is lit by the glare of the unholy urns, its surface topped with dozens of corpses. Before the table is a crowned woman and a sinister figure that stands hunched, beast-like beneath violet robes. They don't seem to notice you as you enter. They're too fixated on the ritual that they are trying to perform. I'll go around to each of you and hear what your characters are doing in this essentially free action before initiative is rolled. I think it is fitting that we would start with Jenna, you having the shield and all, you being the one that led them in here. And for context, there is the altar table that you can see there on the map. It's kind of telegraphed, like the queen is in front, her back is turned to you.
Uh-huh.
The Hierophant is clearly kind of like the chief cultist, and then around there are 7 other cloaked figures, and then the 4 urns, and then
Do the pillars in here look like it'll reflect the light like it did in the other one?
yeah, like the light kind of bounces reflecting off of them.
Okay.
I mean, your light, like this is sunlight coming off of this shield. It's not just mere torchlight. Like it is.
Yeah.
They're going to notice you, like basically in 10 seconds, but you've got a moment.
Okay. Yeah, I was about to say, I'm like, is there a way to like sneak? But I'm like, no, this is giving off light.
Yes.
Like, yeah. You know what? Is it possible for me to just go right for like the head priest, just go right for the Hierophant and try to smack him over the head, like get him to mess up the chanting somehow?
You can get to him, but you can't take any actions against him.
Sure.
But you could charge forward and avoid the cultists, essentially trying to form a wall and blocking you. You can get to him and get in his face, but you can't attack him yet.
Gotcha. Do I want to put myself in the middle like that? You know what? Yes, I do. It's a funnel. Let's go.
You go charging forward like that, and you get right up
Yeah.
to him. How about your other character?
Killy would follow suit, but would I'm assuming I can't attack the just a regular cultist, so he'll just go up to one of the little cultists that's behind the Hierophant.
Okay, also charging forward. Perfect. Casey.
So Herb's gonna be, Good thing you have that magic haycorn, which is going to turn the evil crone to stone. And then he'll go charging up along with. Though he's aiming more for the braziers, looking to get beside them to kick them over towards the blobby black horrible thing.
Sounds good. So you charge forward. You get like within 10 feet of a urn.
Yep.
Isaac.
Well, I think I might follow suit because we know, as everyone knows, at least my rope maker knows, that the queen hates fire. So maybe if we kick over some braziers, it might help with that. So he's gonna do that. The other dwarf is gonna look for a rock and get ready to start throwing from a distance if there's any rocks or.
Sure.
math.
So your first character, same brazier that Casey's character is going towards, or a different one?
Yeah, let's do that so that we could knock one over. He's gonna try to help.
Do
get
a help
this thing over.
onto one.
Yeah.
Yep. They are big. They look very heavy. So yes, that's good. Then your other character, if he's gonna try to throw a rock at a cultist.
Yep, he's gonna just start trying to shoot rocks at cultists.
Is he moving into the room a bit to get closer?
Moving into the room, stand behind a pillar, turn and throw and take cover, kind of thing.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Okay, good. I'm gonna use my fleet. Yeah.
Still have it. Yeah.
Might as well before I lose it. That's gonna be a 13 to hit.
Just a regular ass cultist.
Fuck it. I'm going for the Hierophant
Oh, the Hierophant.
as well.
Okay. Hits.
Yeah.
1d2 damage.
1 point of rock damage.
He takes 1 point of rock. He's resistant to rock damage. I'm just kidding. Hierophant takes 1 damage.
Yes, this is huge.
Okay. And then Dad.
My characters are just moving forward and trying to create chaos. They're doing their own chanting, only they're doing a different chant to try to mix the other chanters up. Let's dig in, and if they get up to the altar, they'll try and pull off some of those bodies off that altar there.
Okay.
Anything like that.
All of your characters doing that kind of same thing? Both characters?
Yeah.
All right. Choose the character that has the higher personality. Have them make a personality check with a +1, representing the help from the other.
Okay. I rolled a 15.
That's good.
Would that be 16 then?
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Potato has the best personality, since Undertaker has -3. Mr. Potato's got 12 personality.
Okay. How do I telegraph this? So, like, they're chanting, even though, like, to you all, it seems like they are just engaged in this, like, very mundane, repetitive chant that probably doesn't mean anything. They are performing a ritual, and I'm going to say that you have fumbled them up enough that it will take a round, +1 round, to complete what they are trying to do. And I don't think it's apparent to you what exactly is happening, even though there are some things there. Yeah, we made reference to the blobby blob thing on the map. That probably isn't like super apparent to you quite yet, but if that makes sense. You are tripping them. You get over there, you're going to try to, as soon as you start reaching for bodies, like you are drawing all of their ire. So your characters are going to be in the crosshairs of the cultists. I think at this point, let's roll initiative. And this is why I couldn't have you coming down here with only 3 of you. Although it was kind of fun. It was kind of fun that like you dipped your toes down here for just a second. Okay. I'm going to have a couple of different things here. So, cultists. 13. Hierophant. Okay. Clef, what did you have?
9.
9. Casey. 2. Jenna.
16.
And Isaac.
18.
Okay. Isaac is first. Jenna is second.
All right.
Cultists are third. Cliff is fourth. Every other NPC is 5, and then Casey is 6. So Isaac, you're up.
All right, we're gonna throw another rock.
At the Hierophant?
Yeah. That's not gonna hit. 7.
That misses.
And Humberg, the rope puller, is gonna begin to start trying to kind of tip over one of the braziers.
Okay, make a strength check. Casey, are you okay with this being the action of the other character that's helping? Okay.
Yep.
So then you get a +1 on this
Okay. I should have saved my fleeting luck for
this one.
17.
Okay, 17 is enough. You manage to tip this massive urn over, and as you do so, the blue flame kind of spills out, just like sapphire flames that kind of like skitter, almost like oil fire, like on the floor, and start to kind of burn out there. You can see the queen like turns and looks at you, and she says, "No! No! You will not interfere with more Digian's revival." And then you already threw the rock. That didn't work. Okay, Jenna, it is your turn.
My goal was to try and smack the Hierophant in the face to further
Okay.
interrupt things. Maybe crack in a tooth. Who knows? Ooh, that's a 19 plus whatever he has. He has a good
Yeah.
hit, but
Yeah, that hits.
19 to hit. All right. Ooh, nice. That is 5 points of club damage to the face.
You strike him in the face. He's wearing one of those silver skull masks, and it cracks and shatters. And as it does so, it reveals another jackal face, but this one decaying and decomposed. Just teeth riddled with plaque and just flesh that's just almost like oozing pus.
Ooh, I hold up my shield and at him like, oh,
All right.
in the sunlight.
Anything else?
No, it's Healy. He's probably gonna go for, you know what, let's have them both go for the Hierophant. Let's have him try to run and push the Hierophant over.
Okay. Strength check.
Yeah, that is gonna be a 17.
Okay. He goes and he pushes him over. He's knocked prone. +2 on attacks against him.
Nice.
Cultists are gonna go next. And
I-
no, you're after the cultists.
Okay.
There are 7 cultists, and they're all coming after your characters, Dad.
Oh,
Mr. Potato, no!
Which one has the lowest luck score?
well, that would be Undertaker.
So he's going to take 4. The other character's going to take 3 attacks. So Undertaker, 18 to hit.
That hits.
1d3 damage. 1 point of damage.
And he's still there.
9 to hit.
That misses.
A 4 would miss, and a 6 would miss. Okay, your other character
Yeah,
takes 3 attacks. 17 to hit.
that hits.
2 points of damage.
He's down.
Okay. The other 2 cultists then are going to go after the 2 that just spilled the urn. So, Casey, your character that spilled the urn, 12.
Will hit. Are you gonna do 1 point of damage?
3 points of damage. Isaac, yours, a 20 to hit.
What am I doing here? Why am I? Oh no!
1 point of damage.
He is still up.
Okay. Dad, Undertaker's still up, right?
Yeah. He's coming in to the side, and he's gonna grab and pull one of those bodies off that altar there.
Okay. A strength check.
7.
You're starting to pull it off, but like you don't successfully pull it completely off in this turn. And that will bring us to the Hierophant. Jenna, your character with the shield. He pulls out. No. He's going to try. He's like on the ground, right? He just got knocked down. He's going to try to attack you from the prone position. He's not going to take his action to pull himself up. He's going to be at a -2 to his attack.
Okay.
But if he lands, this is bad.
Okay. I'm ready.
He misses. You manage to kind of like use the shield to kind of put some distance between you and him. The queen, though, she has her scepter in hand, but she puts it aside. She puts her hands together, and you can just see them kind of crackle with necrotic energy. And she moves over to the right side. She goes over to like where the urn got tipped over. Isaac, your character. She's going to try to reach out and touch you. 14 to hit.
Yeah.
You feel the chill touch of the grave.
Yeah. You don't have to roll. He's dead.
1 point of damage.
That's all we needed. Oh!
But as she does this, you can see a few years of life kind of drain from her skin. A few wrinkles open up, and you can see frustration open up on her face. You made me do this. That will bring us to Casey. Your guy is done.
Raoul is ordering drinks, telling a good story.
Isaac.
Oh, going to throw another rock behind the pillar. 18 to hit.
Who are you trying to hit?
The stupid queen.
Oh, the queen. Okay.
Yeah. Since the other one is prone. I don't know if there's a...
There isn't that rule doesn't exist in...
Okay, then I'll still go for the guy that's prone.
Okay, that hits.
Cool. 2 points of rock damage.
That's enough to knock him out.
Oh.
Jenna, the Hierophant is dead. The queen has just moved over to the eastern side where the urn got knocked over and just took out one of your comrades. The other cultists seem to be kind of swarming around some of the other characters while still chanting, by the way. The chanting is starting to rise, and you see that there are dark threads of black vapor, serpentine, that rise up from the 3 remaining urns. They interweave themselves into a growing shadow. There's just this horrible septic smell that fills the chamber. And the crowned woman, the queen, she narrows her eyes alight with the lust of murder and says, "No one defies their queen! All of you must die!"
I would like, because I'm remembering, I think the shield, it's a +1 saving throw against evil things. So not necessarily it scares away evil things. Like if I present like the shield like I did in the ghoul room, would I be able to discern that it'd have a similar effect on the cultists? Or?
These cultists don't seem to be truly undead things as of right now.
Gotcha.
So while they seem annoyed by the light, they don't have it's not the same compelling energy towards them.
Gotcha.
And welcome in, Bohica. Thank you for the raid. You're catching us right in the big boss fight.
I guess so. They're still trying to like chant and do the.
They still seem to be conducting the ritual, even though they're engaged in a bit of light combat. But now that the queen has made this command, it seems like they all kind of stop what they were doing, and they're all like listening to her.
Okay, I'm gonna attack the queen.
Okay.
I would like to backhand her with the shield.
Okay, making an attack roll.
Yeah. I think, because I got this far and I don't want to lose them. I'm gonna burn 3 points of luck to make it a 15.
Okay. I will say the shield bash is a 1d3 damage.
Okay.
But I'll give you a +1 because she is corrupted. She is in a dark bargain with this god of death that she's trying to summon into the world. So I'm going to say it does an extra point of damage against her.
4 points of damage.
4 points of damage. All right. It's as the metal of the shield like makes contact and you bludgeon her with that. It seems to almost like singe her flesh, and she just cries out, "Ah, my beautiful skin! You, her, or him, take it from his flesh." Anything else? Any other? Do you have another character left to go?
Yeah. Feely Killy's gonna go for the same strategy, headbutt. Dwarven headbutt. Probably not. Yeah, that's like a 9, I think. No, that's not even. It's an 8. So no.
That'll miss. The cultists. They basically form like a wall around. Like the two of Jenna, your 2 characters are in melee with the queen. The rest of them form just like a wall to like kind of keep anyone else out, and they just keep like chanting. Dad.
Well, I already had a hold of that body.
Yeah, you're trying to pull a body off of the altar.
Yeah, so I'm going to make an effort to to that body that I had a hold of.
Do you want to make an intelligence check real quick for me?
Really? I rolled a 2,
Okay.
and I have a
won't tell you anything
-1
then.
personality.
Yep. You're just trying to. There's a heap of bodies on here. You're pulling one off. I'm gonna say like your turn. Like you could finish pulling that body off without a check.
Well, what I was going to do was I'm going to take that body and I was going to chuck it into like a fireman's carry and dump it on one of those urns.
Oh, okay. You want to use the leverage of the body to try to kind of help. Okay. Make a strength check. I'll lower the DC to knock over the urn, basically, for using the leverage.
Well, I was going to try and smother it by just chucking the body right on top of the flame.
Oh, you want to try to throw the body into the urn.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe a strength check.
I rolled a 16.
16. Okay.
Yeah.
You chuck the body into the urn. The magical azure flame seems to consume the body, and it burns up and disintegrates. It does not smother it, unfortunately.
Oh, well, that kind of relates to my intelligence. So
yeah, well, then that's your only guy left, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oddly enough, he has the worst stats.
It is the queen's turn. The queen is going to try to attack the character with the shield. Again, she's going to try to draw forth that necromantic touch. That probably hits, even with the shield's help. Well, maybe not. Does 12 hit?
It meets it, so I think
it meets it. So she hits you. Oh, shit. Okay. 3 points of damage.
Done. Yep.
Queen takes a little damage from that as well, but she is still up. So your character drops. The shield drops. The light, the holy light, goes dim. The battle is turning against the party. That will bring us to Isaac. At the start of your turn, the shadow that is forming from the light of the urns grows into a colossal bulk of darkness that sucks the sapphire flames from the urns and fills the chamber with a chill of utter death.
Wow. I guess my little dwarf, he could see everything still, I guess. Would he be able to try to run up and grab the shield?
Well, now the cultists have formed a line, a protective. They're intentionally trying to keep folk out. So tell me about your attempt to get into the inner circle there.
He's gonna. Let me see what. He is going to try to pick the one that isn't paying attention and knock on by. Like he's just gonna try to just pray to his lucky 4-leaf clover sign. He's gonna just try to just pick the right one, close his eyes, and run forward to pick the one that that might be weak enough to get through.
All right, make a luck check. He just really wants a luck check.
I have a 3 to strength.
Your strength score is 3? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's great. Hence why this was the last character.
This is the one you didn't pick, yeah.
Yeah. I forget. I think his name was Bulk or something like that.
That sounds right.
Bulk has a luck of 14, and I got a 12. Nice.
Okay. You managed to avoid the one that's like trying to pick some fleck of dead body out of his eye, and you get right past him. And is he a lawful character?
Of course.
Of course he is. So he picks up the
Mr.
shield.
Potato. Anyone that likes Mr. Potato is lawful.
All right. You get to the shield. You pick it up. Sunlight fills the chamber once again.
Very heavy. What am I doing here? Okay. I don't know if there's anything else I could do, but if I could do anything else, I'm gonna punch unless that was enough.
I'll let you take an action.
Yeah, I'm gonna beat on the stupid queen.
Shield bashing.
Yeah.
All right, make an attack roll.
This is gonna be good. -3. Plus, no pluses. 7.
7 misses.
Yeah.
Jenna.
Keely is gonna look
to Bulk, be like, I support you, friend. Keep that shield up. And he's gonna try to go and restrain the queen.
Okay. Strength check.
Alright.
You're probably the one that should have this.
Well, I rolled for his thing and he's chaos, so he literally can't. Strength check. Oh, Feely Keely. He's got a -1 too.
Needs to be a 10 or higher.
Oh, well, that's good. In that case, that's an 11.
Okay. You managed to grab her. I mean, she's not like a physically powerful individual. She's definitely struggling resisting, but you managed to, like, I don't know, describe the restraint that you were doing.
When he goes to, like, restrain her, he, like, links an arm with her and, like, kind of swoops around to link the other and, like,
okay,
kind of
like
tries
that.
to, like, hold her. Yeah.
Sounds good. The cultists are up. I'm going to say that because of the earlier intervention by, their chant getting messed up, they are focusing in to make the round 3 effect that I started to describe to you, but didn't get all the way through. Like, they're basically focused on bringing this god of death into the world, and that's going to start at the beginning of the next round. Dad, you still got the Undertaker is still alive, I think?
Yeah.
So his pulling of bodies off of the... I'm just going to say this. The bodies on the altar are the feast for the god. They have nothing to do with the... At this point, you can tell they have nothing to do with the ritual. They are just an offering for when he gets here. You can see the energy of the urns are active in bringing this thing about.
I'm going to make an attempt, since chucking the body onto the urn didn't seem to do anything. I'm going to make an attempt to knock one of them over then again.
Okay. So you're gonna go ahead and make a strength check.
16.
You knock the second one over. Again, the sapphire flames just spill out onto the floor. There are 2 urns left. But it is the queen's turn. The queen's going to try to take on... She's going to try to reach back with her necrotic touch on you, Jenna, that you've got her restrained. She's going to be at a -4 to this attack. And it does not... You could see, like, the sparks of energy, like, flying from her fingers, and she's just not able to, like, get, like, a good grip on you.
Keep her in that Phil Nelson.
But the cultists' chants fill the air. That dark energy above, that cloud of energy, is starting to manifest. Becomes alive. And this horrible swirling bulk of gloom begins to spread and reveals an enormous set of shark-like jaws surrounded by worm-shaped tendrils that coil into the chamber with life. The avatar of Mordigian is revealed and will start to act in this round. Isaac, it is your turn.
I'm gonna punch the...
Punch the queen?
I have to.
You get a +2.
Yeah, I see your chest is out, but it's no match for good. I'm a chest maker, and yours is fake. I got a 2.
This is Jenna.
Is there a way for me to kind of like, while they're restrained, kind of do like a little jump up and pull down so that way they're prone?
Sure. You want to spend your action to do that? You can bring her down to the ground?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I probably should be going for the urns, but I already got her here, so might as well.
Yeah. I'm gonna say no check required to do that.
Oh, okay. Phew, that's good. Alright, cool, yeah. Then he'll do like a little kind of like jump up and use his body weight to kind of like pull her down and do like a little wrestling leg lock.
And as you pull her
around.
down, she's just like seething, and she just says, "Continue the ritual. Bring Mordigian here. Bring him here." And the cultists just seem to chant and chant. They kind of ignore the fact that you've got her pinned down. Their business is on the more important factor. And you can see that growing shadow grow and become more defined and stronger. Dad, it is Grave Digger's turn.
I keep digging less, and I'm going for another urn to see
Okay.
if I can knock over another one.
Strength check. The number is high, but you've been rolling high.
15.
That's the number you needed. The third
All
one
right.
is spelled out. There's one left.
Is one enough for that?
The Avatar is going to try to attack the Undertaker. Dong! A tentacle of shadow reaches out, tries to grab at you. What's your armor class?
10.
It misses. Had a 9. The Queen, again, is going to try to reach back, Jenna, and hit you with the necrotic touch. -4, -2. Does an 11 hit?
Actually, I think it does. Yeah, it does.
She takes a point of damage. This character has more than 1 hit point?
Yeah, it's got 3.
Okay. Oh, it's a 1d6.
Oh.
6 points of damage.
Oh, yeah.
You just like
Just goes-
instantly wither, and all the moisture from your skin is taken.
She's just like a little mummy attached on her back.
So the queen is still lying prone there as your friend turns to dust, but she's now released. That will bring us to Isaac. Okay, the Avatar, the ungodly fire from the one urn is flaring up with bright brilliance. It is the last remaining thing anchoring this god here, but the flames on the urn are just like spilling out and like causing like little blue embers are firing off in like a radius around it.
Okay, the queen's there, but if I move, then that's my action to get to the right. Like I have to use an action to get to the.
You want to go and try to take out the urn?
I mean, yes, it seems like it's kind of.
You can attempt it. It's more dangerous right now because of it's spilling out all that flame. So if you're moving in that direction, give me a reflex save.
Here we go. A 13.
So far, so good. Go ahead and make your strength check.
Oh, this is not going to be good because he's really bad at this. Yeah, all my strength is in my fingers when I massage chest.
Or, I mean, you could just wait and give help to the next
Yeah,
person.
let's do that.
Okay, Jenna.
No more characters. I'm done.
No more characters. Okay, Jenna and Casey are both knocked out. It's down to Isaac and Cliff.
I've got a reserve, but I don't think.
Give me a luck check on the reserve. You know what? No, Bohica just redeemed a player reroll. We'll just count that as like that brings in the reserve. Thank you, Bohica. We'll contrive it that way. So who is the reserve character that is coming into the chamber as all this madness is happening?
They come running down. She is Orb the Weaver, and she's like, "Oh, this is terrifying," and just kind of like shaking as she's like running down and looking around. And she would probably move in closer to help people. I don't know how much I can do right now, like with the reserve.
I'll just let you come in and like do like a full like what is the action that this character wants to do? No restriction.
I want to help with pushing over the urn, probably.
Okay. Do you want to actively push the urn or help to push the urn?
I will try to push it.
Okay. First thing you need to do is make a reflex save. It's spitting out all of this fire.
Right.
It is harder to do this now, this late in the encounter.
Yeah, there it is. Okay. That's not terrible. 14?
Okay, that's good. You don't get
Okay.
burned. Now you
Okay.
can do a strength check and you get a +1 from Isaac's character.
All right.
Yeah.
Give this a try. Ooh, okay. 19.
Fuck yeah. Oh, you managed to spill out the contents
Yeah,
of the
she
blue
comes
flame.
running in, like, isn't like a nice push. She literally comes and just like body slams it, just like throws all of the weight into it.
As you do so, you see that form in the middle of the room, that black god, sweeps into the nethermost regions of the crypt like a retreating shadow, disappearing from sight. Only a hollow voice, like the baleful tone of a funeral bell, sounds out from the darkness, echoing wildly throughout the hall. Go, and know that Mordigian is a just god, who claims only the dead. Be free to roam the lands of the living, but know, ever and anon, all succumb to the ravening kiss of death and return to darkness. In time, You too will return to me, and I shall be waiting. And with the finality of these words, you hear a great metallic grating from above, accompanied by a rush of fresh air that streams down the stairs and into the hall. The queen becomes desiccated almost instantly. She just shrieks. She just kind of dissolves into a dust. The god gone, her bargain severed. The pact that kept her alive for these 95 years is no more. The cultists, for their part, just scatter like vermin throughout the crypt, throughout the temple.
I guess the queen returned to her god.
That was really close, guys.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have rolled high again. I was getting tired.
Mr. Potato. No.
Mr. Potato, he was my friend.
You too.
Wait, they got Mr. Potato?
He was my only friend.
I didn't make
No
it
one
in
likes
time.
me.
Undertaker. I love your pecs. So I love you. We can work together, and I'll make you stronger.
I ate a lot of Mr. Potatoes.
Oh, well, that's okay. I can massage your pecs.
That sounds. I don't know if I'd like that.
Oh, okay. All right. What about you, lady?
I don't know how I feel about that either. I just met
Oh,
you.
jeez. I was working on this soldier. He was really good. He liked it. I've been looking for him. Have you seen a soldier around?
Oh.
I think he died someplace.
Oh no! That soldier!
Well, while he might have died, Casey did have one character that exited from this place. What are they up to, Casey? It's been, I don't know, maybe an hour or so since they have fled from the palace gate.
Well, my friends, after buying you all these drinks, of course we're going to have to march on this. And I think he's come over and he's like opened the doors just in time to try and take credit for the whole situation.
So the rest of you all like gather up, like you're ready to get out of here. The enchantment at the statues is no longer, right? The massive bronze doors of the burial palace are opened. The glorious light of day, where you hear the sounds of feasting and jubilee issuing from the city, and there he is, your rescuer, with a retinue of rabble that he has gathered together from the city's taverns to come and rescue you.
They're all swaying and singing. Oh, my friends, you've done well. Come, we have drinks.
Did you find like a shovel yet? I got a lot of work to do. You know how many bodies are back there?
They all lived happily ever after.
I don't want to spoil it after that. That was pretty good.
Well, I mean, you all emerge caked in blood and gore and filth, all except, Casey's character here. It was pretty squeaky clean, but you managed to exit from this place, and you have you've defied death. You defied the god of death and emerge onto the streets of the city. You will be able to reveal to the people the truth of the queen. There'll probably be no shortage of panic and, people trying to rally together to figure out where law and order will be derived from in the future. But these are not your problems or issues to deal with. But you will be heralded as the heroes that put an end to this. So congratulations, you get to level up and become level 1 characters. Each of these characters can gain 2 points of luck onto your permanent luck scores. I'm sure you've got dozens upon dozens of level 0 characters that have leveled up to level 1 and failed to do future adventures, but I don't know. I'm kind of in a mood to probably do more of these, so hang on to them. Next time I do a pop-up level 1 adventure, you've got either this character or, whatever character you want to bring in to an adventure.
The Undertaker was my character with the worst stats.
Yep.
He had
That's how it works.
He had 4 hit points, but he had 3 stats that were negative. -3 personality, -1 intelligence, -2 luck.
That just means you, the player, have to play that much more better than your stats.
No positive.
Right.
I brought in Mr. Potato late. He was the one that actually had the best stats.
It's a superstar. We were all rooting for Mr. Potato.
And then he died right away.
Well, what'd you think? Did you have fun? I thought this was a fun adventure.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is really fun. I like this one.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I like the at the end where the god of death was like I'm fair. Like I wasn't. What would it like if he would have been unleashed? He wouldn't have killed anybody, right? He would have just eat the dead, pretty much.
Yep. So that is like a thing you could do. Like you could stop him trying to kill you by, basically worshiping him and entering into a patron bond yourself. And all you have to do is like bring him. So the thing is 95, it's 95 bodies that he needs, one for every year. And like this was the year that he was coming to collecting. So you could enter in like a thing like that where like, okay, you have to feed me this number of corpses over this amount of time, and like it could be like a whole thing with your character.
As an adventurer,
as an adventurer, like, yeah, I've got no shortage of corpses I can get you. And
Yeah,
Bohiga
those are
says,
fun.
I only
Sooner
caught
or
the
later.
end, but it was cool. Thank you for interpreting my reroll intention correctly. So that's how we got Jenna's character in. So that's great.
Yeah,
thanks for stopping in.
Thanks for that.
Well, we can bid everyone adieu here, I suppose. We'll probably, I don't know, my schedule is kind of more about pop-up when I can do things these days, so we'll probably do another one in the coming months, a level 1 adventure. So if anybody out there or watching this has either played one of our funnels and has a level 1 character, or even if you haven't, next time I post it up in the Discord server, you can roll up a level 1 character and come and join us for the next one. Actually, this one was DCC number 101. I think 102 was actually a level 1 adventure that I was interested in running as well, and foolishly did not purchase while I was at GaryCon because their shipping rates are kind of crazy. So I don't really want to pay shipping for their modules. But I might have the PDF of it somewhere because I've bought so many like bundles or whatever. But I'll find a way to like track it down, and that might be the next one that we play. The name of it is eluding me at the moment, but that said, come hang out with us in Discord. If you like playing games, you might be able to jump in and play the next one that we do. Or just come and hang out and talk with us about all the other random TTRPG stuff we were doing. All right. Any final words as I try to scramble to see if I can find someone to raid?
Thank you for watching.
Yay!
We have fun. Thank you so much.
That was really good. Thank you for buying me so much time.
No
Oh.
problem.
And also, if you feel like you want to plan something like this, you can join the Discord again.
Check out our backlog on YouTube.
Yeah,
That's good.
Access to every stories.
check out Casey. He actually DMs quite a bit. He's the one that you actually want to go.
What do you do?
Yeah, what do you do, Casey?
Nah, I just listen to other people tell stories.
S-
Just hang out.
Sell it.
Oh, on Thursdays I do Vecna, You Have a Ruin. And every time I start up, I say, hey, welcome to 20 Side Stories. This is Casey. We're going to play some D&D 5th edition. Playing Vecna's Eve of Ruin. Working our way through.
Oh,
That's good stuff.
thank you. That bought me enough time to realize that Sloth and Friends.
All
Is-
right. I love Sloth and Friends.
We're gonna go see Sloth and Friends. Thanks, everybody. Have a
Stick
good
around.
night.
Sloth and Friends is great.
Long time friends.
Oh yeah, Sway Squad.
Sway Squad.